want to use my strength. I want to use my weight. So I'm just kicking off 2 inches, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just squatting. It's just a squat. It's no effort on your part. He's already moving in that direction, so I'm just using his energy to come towards me. So if my energy's coming towards you and I'm grabbing you here, anchor 2 inches, that's it, right? So what do you see? There's one,
Yeah.
we learned that one. What else do you see all the way over here? Right?
Yeah.
And then squat.
Okay.
As your leg already went up there, Jimmy, give me one more, since you're already there. You notice your leg wanted to go here, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't it want to kick or keep down here at the heel to move this leg out of the way? Since you're already moving here anyway. Why don't you do that?
Actually, just kick it.
Yeah, as you were moving it forward, squat.
Okay.
Go to the knee.
Except here, as you're going in, then you start opening up. Now we
Okay.
got serious, drop it. There you go.
Feel bad dropping something.
No, you're gonna
Would you
get
drop
dropped the
instead
same
of
way.
not?
Oh, okay.
Why do you think we don't have any mats here?
Because
We drop each
afford
other
mats.
on this.
Oh, okay. Can't bring your mats to a fight.
Hold on. Unless you speak Russian, then you can bring all. There's a duality of the word, and mate means mats and mate means cussing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unless you can cuss
You
in
can
Russian.
bring those to the fight as much as you want.
Есть не знаю русский.
Huh?
Есть не знаю русский.
Не знаешь. You
Yeah.
said, I don't know Russian.
Yeah, that's what I was going for there.
Saying it in
extent.
Russian, so that
All right. So, as we're looking at our list,
Since we're doing all this, I'm taking it out of my pocket.
yeah, anything in my pocket, get out of your pocket. David, you know all your shit, right?
No. You got what? 5 knives somewhere in there. Bazooka. 3.
Who brought the kitchen knife?
Oh, we got a
That's
bunch of
ours. That's
Oh, that's a training aid. Okay.
yeah. This is all training aids. That
That's-
whole bag right there, everything
Okay.
in it is a training aid.
I was gonna ask. I don't want to know where someone pulled that out. If I don't see the sheath.
Nope.
It's not sharp.
So we got a good idea of what the gears are. We got a good idea of what the levers are. So I'll take a look at what's called the mannequin. The mannequin is the person that's kind of like your manipulating tool. Imagine a mannequin that you can manipulate.
Hold on a sec. Let me check to see. If you, Jimmy just covered gears, right? Did you? Okay. So if you're holding him right here, okay, what gear are you in?
I would say in first because we're both still kind of neutral. If he takes me off balance, then I'd be in second.
No, you're in 6th. You're all the way out here. As soon as he grabs you right here, then he's in 1st.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does.
your center is what?
Your center
So
is 1.
as I start branching out, okay.
Okay, so hold him again. All right, so right here is 6, right? If he steps back slightly, that puts you off kilter, right?
Yeah.
Step back again. Okay, so here we have 6. Here we have what?
That would be second, third, right?
1.
Okay.
Figure 1, right?
Yeah.
So 1. Now, as he steps back again, where's 1?
Well, one for me would still
Feel
be
where your tension is now.
my tension. I feel it in the lower back. Balls my feet too. Yeah.
Where's 1?
So it would be a feet.
So the whole stick is 1.
Okay.
So where he had access right here, he had access right here. So this stick, roughly, right?
Yeah.
Right here, he's got access to the whole stick.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense?
It does. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the gear train. So as an understanding, again, if we, what comprises a gear train, right? If you went right here and he tried to just move back, right, and then the head comes up, right?
Yeah.
And he tries to move back and the head comes up. And he grabs me and moves back, whoop,
Then you're
this
stuck.
is a gear train. Okay, so if I take a transmission, imagine I'm holding a stick shift trans, right?
Yeah.
And we go ahead and unbolt the whole thing. Now I'm holding it in midair. It's not touching anywhere, I try and shift. The whole thing is moving. Okay, thank you, Jim. The whole thing is moving. Why isn't it shifting?
Because it doesn't have a fulcrum.
It doesn't have a stationary pivot point.
Yeah.
What I was just explaining. As soon as we lock it in, now all of a sudden
You've got it.
you've got it.
Yeah.
Make sense? That's why you need to, that's why
Anchor.
Jimmy was telling me anchor.
Okay.
And
So,
that's it.
mannequin. So for instance, we'll look for these 6 points. Kind of get an idea of what these 6 points are. So I see 6 points here.
Basically joints, right?
Right.
Okay.
And we want to see what happens when the body moves those 2 inches. Just that much. Not too much because then it's going to walk, and then it's not working. We just kind of we want to see what happens to the body when we move 2 inches. And the mannequin wants to know what happens to their body when someone does, right? So just relax. Relax.
Reason for relaxation when we're doing the 6 points is you're allowing the other person and yourself to understand how the skeletal structure works. Okay? That's without the muscular system yet. Because the muscular and the nervous system will give you different reactions. But you at least at first need to know how the skeletal structure works. With David, he doesn't have a skeletal structure, he just has a reactive system.
Got it.
Because he's tense. Okay?
I'll be
So-
like David. Got it. Okay.
So the don't be like David. So if you're being pushed right now, nice and light. Because if I'm gonna get resistance, so you're resisting, I'm pushing, you're resisting. Your energy wants to go this way, this way. Make sense? That's in the future.
Okay.
Okay? This would be the muscular system work.
So
Does that
go
make
with the
sense?
muscle, or go with the motion and deprive them.
That's for future reference. But for the moment, I need you to relax so you can see and visualize it yourself.
Once we throw in resistance, everything kind of clicks together.
Okay.
And all the pieces kind of find to be like, aha, you get a lot of aha because it starts to work. But in the meantime, we look to see what happens, and you're looking to see what happens. We want to know how your body reacts and what happens when that body gets manipulated on these 6 points.
And what Jimmy is working on is, it's 6 points is I guess the traditional name for it, roughly translated from Russian. But in reality, it's more like 6 zones that you're concentrating on. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 1 would be the head, Zone 2 shoulders, Zone 3 arms, which include the hands as well. Zone 4 is the hips, right here. Okay. Zone 5 is the knee. Okay, so this is just you're
From
doing
the top down.
an anatomy lesson.
Okay.
Okay. Normally we start with the arms because it's more available.
So wrists and elbows are 3 together?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like,
It's just again you're concentrating. Okay, you're concentrating here. You're concentrating.
yeah, it's not like
Makes sense.
you're going to get quizzed on which is the 6. Just kind of imagine that there's 6 different points. Most of them are joints.
It's something to concentrate on when you are doing the exercise what Jimmy was just doing called the 6 points.
Okay.
Okay?
So, what it looks like here, relax, relax. We're working on that. Going this way, right? Like that. There.
You see where it starts flowing? That's shy of dropping
I appreciate that.
for now.
Yeah.
We're going up here, and we're going down here, and then. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Levers from here to here,
go ahead and work on it.
right?
So,
Not here.
all right.
Start with the
Or
arm.
here to here.
So-
You're studying.
Don't have to be a all of them.
Go ahead.
So
here,
First one
all
will be
the
the
way to
wrist.
here.
Look at my knees. So as you're doing the wrist, put enough pressure until my knees go.
I have to put my,
Okay.
See that?
here.
Yeah.
Fist
So,
here, right?
would I need to brace going down or
All the way
no?
up to here.
That's the difference.
Actually, this is something
For a
we
little
have
bit later.
Okay.
If you are bracing, cool.
this.
If you're not bracing, you have to lock in the structure.
Okay.
Okay, which means what? Here, if it's not braced, right, and I try and go this way, what's it doing?
It's just going
Yeah,
down.
it's
both
going back.
hands together.
Here, if I lock it in,
Different?
and I'm doing the same thing.
So
Because you're creating that artificial lock.
okay.
Makes sense? So you're either twisting to lock it in, okay, or you're pulling to lock it
Pressure
in.
here.
Okay, so aim,
There you go.
Yeah.
or you're providing a secondary pivot point.
Difference?
Make sense?
So,
Same thing as the thumb.
actually, do it. How about
Right?
that?
It's just over here.
I didn't quite get the thumb. I get the we're trying to bend it. Okay. I guess I did.
Joystick. Yeah,
But,
you did
but this
exactly
was
right.
right.
You want to put a maximum
this
pressure
angle up
like this,
down.
because
That's what you're trying to do.
if
No,
it's
just
like this, it's
working
not
on,
working,
on
is it?
just the idea. of
So
the
if
rest.
it's like this, and you want to be linear, well, just like you did earlier.
All right. So there's those three on the hand, and it's basically up the arm, or was there any other hand?
You're going up the arm, you want to take a look and see which way. Go ahead and twist
So
it.
basically,
Twist it. Stop. Right here. Okay, put your hand right there. When it's locked in, this is floating. Bring it to your hip. Okay.
so like that.
So you feel it going down, push down. Oh, okay. Pull this way. Oh, push the other way.
Maxed out the arm.
Are you seeing the difference?
Yeah.
You have a amplitude of movement.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
As you're twisting it and pushing down this way now, amplitude of movement. Okay, go ahead and move up to the shoulder.
So like that.
Also back the other.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just try to keep motion on the hand to try and keep that control.
Yeah, you have it in control. I
Okay.
mean, if the guy drops, you still have a lever.
Sure.
Correct? So from here, move the hips out of the way. You have the hand, keep it locked in. Brace it to your hip. Brace it. Well, like this. Okay? Just brace it to yourself. Well, like this. Well, okay? Or just a push. Well, look at that.
Okay.
What opens up if you hit me right here?
Your head. Yeah. This right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So you're going for the short efficiency.
Yeah.
Okay, so work on that this way, work on it the other way. What? The other way. Opa. Can you see? No, well, I think there's no sorting.
No.
Okay, so as you're pushing out that way, can you see that one pulling down?
Okay.
Which way am I gonna go?
On your
Straight
back.
to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Work the leg.
Okay.
Work it with your arm as well. Again, this is floating.
Alright, put my arm as well. Just
So you need to squat down. Yep.
Okay.
You can go down and pull. See how this locks in?
Oh, should be this way.
Solid stick.
Yes.
Pulling
Okay,
towards
so
you.
try and figure which motion can you get out of that.
Towards your
This.
arm. Know what that difference?
But that doesn't feel that effective.
Sure does. But again, you push in. What am I doing? Are you feeling that? I mean, I'm putting all my weight on there. There's nothing there except you. As soon as you move yourself out of the way,
You're gonna drop.
I'm gonna drop. Okay?
And then the furthest down was the ankle, but what else can we do other than just, you know, kind of stepping, sweep and step?
Lock.
Right?
So that, yeah, but that requires
Lock. Yes.
momentum. Someone else
In.
to do something.
Okay. Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah.
From here,
I memorize that, right?
you need to get your falling down too.
Okay,
So
alright.
that you're used to and comfortable with falling. Alright, we gotta go through that as well. Okay, keep going all the way around. Now that you made it to the hip, you work on the face.
Yeah.
And also try and lock in. Try and twist, lock in. Triangle, tack.
Okay.
Lock in. But from here to here. From here to here. From here to down here.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah, so as far as the levers go, I
Magic
mean,
trick.
there was a lot of control of that stuff. With certain martial arts and stuff, going for the face is like an dead giveaway and you're basically going to lose any kind of power you had in the system. And is there any preferred method of it, or is it, what's kind of the priority there?
Priority,
Yeah.
solar, priority.
Okay.
Temples, priority. Nose, priority. Priority. Solar plexus, priority. Under the armpit, priority. Jeans, priority. Everything is a priority in this
Okay.
case. Does that kind of make sense?
It does.
So what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do is get you away from that thinking. Like,
Okay.
throw it out. You have priorities for one. You're avoiding being punished and hit. If you are being hit, you're pulling energy in, you're giving it right back. If you're being thrown, you're rolling out of it, you're continuing to fight,
Okay.
continuing to move in. As soon as the guy is attacking you, you're using sharp angles of attack geometry. We're coming in, we're working on the skeletal structure.
All right.
I mean, you coming in, we're hitting, we're turning, and then I have a lever. Whoop.
Okay.
Going for it. That kind of makes sense.
Where you are.
Well, he's still working on me, so you know. Jimmy, I brought in the bulletproof Kevlar. If you want to work on punches with David so he gets more relaxed,
All right.
you can put that on him. And put the helmet on him too. I want to see how much, how much we can hurt him.
And how many lessons in are you?
He's actually quite a few. Yeah, more or less. What are we talking
Yeah.
about
Well, I can hold my own.
But
but
you-
I'm not up to their standard of excellence.
now? No, but you are pushing 30 hours probably now, I would say. Yeah? Hey, stick it in here. There you go. There we go. Yep. You read my mind. Okay, keep working on this.
All right, so we got that side done. Still anchored.
Base didn't get done,
So, up like that.
possibly.
Nose.
Nose. Get used to this. This is fine. This is normal. Trust me. This one will get you probably 90% of results.
Okay.
So I realize in our society we're not used to this.
Yeah.
But it's the best way.
Okay.
Okay?
So in that way, like that.
So you're using this like a lever.
Yeah.
You're actually,
Just a nose that goes
yeah,
in.
don't just grab for the base like this, actually push up.
Okay.
Okay?
So as far as like side, use
Yeah.
the jaw.
Use the jaw, but not just try straight up,
Punch.
try turning. Because look,
Flat.
if I'm pushing straight back, you know the difference?
Flat.
Yeah.
If I'm twisting
Flat.
and pushing back, you
Flat.
feel how your spine's locked in?
Yeah.
And you feel that third
Straight.
point right here?
Not
Even though you're holding me,
Yeah.
Twist those arms,
I
just
can
snap
still
those
feel it.
wrists,
Okay.
right?
So.
Right.
Yep.
So, we're working on the punches, right?
Yep. Eyebrows, we use eyebrows. If you're in a real fight, you can jam it in the eye.
Got it.
Okay, so use eyebrows.
Okay. And then what about something like flat palm up against the chin? Is that one of them or no?
It's just straight there. I'm not, again, no moves.
The solar.
I don't care how you do it. We don't have punches. We have
Yeah.
we don't have kicks. We have you know. So can I hit like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I hit like this? Yeah. Can I hit like this? Yeah. Can I hit like that? Yeah.
And that's
Can I
what-
hit
For
like
where
that?
there's not bone,
Yeah.
okay?
Sure. Can I hit?
If I'm finding
like
bone
that?
there, I don't wanna hit there, break my fingers,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
All the way around.
You can do pretty much any of them. Okay.
so if you have it, you have it.
For
If
where
you
there's
don't,
not bone.
You don't. I mean, it's just-
Okay.
Again, in a vehicle, right? If I
Yeah.
told you to drive from the back seat, you'd be like,
Go, keep going.
Yeah, this one.
Everything.
Okay.
yeah. So, right? So you either have it or you don't have it. Okay. Keep working from the back,
So from the back.
shoulder to shoulder, crisscross
Squat.
pattern.
Okay.
Because remember, this is one stick.
Yeah.
This is another stick,
this is why
and
we
in
practice
between
our
is a
squats
stick
a
that
lot.
has limited
Oh,
mobility.
okay.
Okay.
So as you're turning this one and
Okay.
pushing,
Lean over.
or yeah, pushing this one, pulling this one.
Where
Try that.
placement is.
Up.
We're gonna
But
bounce
also look
punches,
at
right?
the range of motion. So push until you feel that it's locked in. Feels like it's locked in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So it becomes a solid stick, right? So then from there, it's going straight down.
Okay.
The
Got
other
these.
Notice I'm not hitting bone.
inverse, head from here, and then put a boot.
Okay. that?
Yep.
Okay.
Same thing from the face, same thing from here to the leg, from here to the other leg.
Progressively go a little harder, okay?
So if I do that, just kind of like that. No, I'd probably be doing more kick.
So if you're going to the same leg,
Right?
same side leg, that is, try that. No, same side leg. So you're here, and then you're pushing on this one.
Okay.
Okay, relax, hold on. Need to relax. We're not doing rock and socket.
Okay, so if it's not here, then it's the
Remember what we
center.
talked about with the
So
flow?
from the center,
Get that flow
okay,
going.
to there.
What's different between this punch,
Got it.
right, and that?
Make sense? From
Yeah.
the face.
Speed, direction,
So from the
Go
center,
forward.
it'll work to either
not
side.
compromising my whole
Center
body.
sides or other
It's
sides,
just a
but
punch.
never the same side.
No,
Just
because
a
you're
punch,
just
okay?
I'm just gonna turn right into it.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah. I think that covers it out of the ankles, right?
No, you gotta make it all the way around. So you're doing the same thing on this side.
Only with these
And
knuckles.
reason being, if I'm being
You did it with
punched,
a flat fist,
Okay.
okay?
you're punching me
Flat
down
part
over
of your
here.
fist,
Could I go
not
over
your knuckles.
Hold on.
I've only got
Okay.
this one.
Knuckles.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're
So
saying.
you're
Yeah.
constantly from any
With
which
the flat
side.
fist, okay?
You're used to it because I'm working it all the time.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you hit my ribs though, it's gonna hurt,
Makes
right?
sense.
It's gonna hurt your fingers too, don't hit
I'll
the ribs,
remember all these now.
right? The soft parts.
Slightly more. Bit more opinion, so.
All the way around.
If we can.
See, the other reason for anchoring it, if you're unanchored, you're trying to do this. Again, try and do whichever one. Are you, look at your structure.
Mine's going with you.
Anchor it.
Okay.
You're keeping center
Rock and
balance.
socket.
So I have
Okay.
less of a chance to drop you. You're working in first gear right here. Right
Forward.
here, as you're
Not-
pulling me in, you're bringing
Not
me
doing
closer
it.
to your first
Okay.
gear. You don't have to use as much
Yeah,
strength,
but not
right?
with
If you're doing this from way out here, and this is out here,
It's not, I
Yeah,
can
it's
feel it.
anyone's game.
what
You're hitting
gear
me with
is
this
it?
part
Yeah,
of your hand.
exactly.
You're gonna snap. You need to hit flat, okay? So focus on hitting flat, not like this.
I think that's about.
Flat.
Leg,
Look, I'm coming down, right? Flat.
foot,
Right. Hand needs to
move
be
it out of
flat.
the way.
That's why you
What
need
was
to
the
do
thing
a
you did
lot
the
more
ankle wrap
concrete
with?
push-ups.
You're putting a block behind so he doesn't run away.
Okay.
So that stops him, and then you're just going straight down.
Okay.
So you're putting a wrap right behind me. There
See
you
my
go.
body?
And then you go, nope, down this way.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, which is the same thing again, because if I hold it here and
Remember
push
now,
down.
the whole body, right?
I like the ankle wrap better because my head's not in the way, or my head doesn't get as exposed. Yeah. Okay.
If it's there, you know, I'm not saying, okay, what you're gonna do is, you're gonna forget about everything else, and you're just gonna trend over the ankle.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
If it's there, it's there. If it's not, then it's not. But this just covers the most variety out of the human body that can be there. And once again, if it's there, cool. So if you're driving in traffic, there's an oncoming head-on collision, cars going at you.
Okay.
You know, so, you know what, are we just gonna jump over it?
Where I'm hitting?
You're
It's
gonna
not-
do
it's
whatever
not
the
fair.
situation requires. Yeah.
Exactly, so we're
It's
gonna
not-
either
it's
have
not
to
gonna hurt,
turn in,
it's a shock.
try to balance it out, right? Go in the same trajectory, except opposite, right? Or we have to try and brake somehow and allow for maybe a structure to get hit that is not gonna be detrimental to us,
Okay. Yeah.
right? So, well, this is the same thing.
We got it.
That's why I equate it to driver's ed. We're doing it properly when we're driving. We're not doing it properly when it comes down to martial arts or sports. This is not sports. I have to say it's sport.
Right?
Yeah. And that's why we're here and learning it instead of.
2, 2, 1,
So,
1, 1, 2, right?
pretty much on the side. As far as from the front, would it just be like face,
2,
basically in reverse?
4,
Yeah.
really
So,
good. The shockers,
trying to think
right?
of it.
The shockers.
Keep
That's backhand, that's
Gives
backhand.
you
Shock,
good
right?
motion.
Yeah, but it's with the
So
backhand.
if you're doing that, go the other way as well.
Shock, shot,
Out.
come up like that, right?
Just look
Got
again,
the
do that.
directional ones.
What do you have right there?
You wanna move it?
Shot at your chin.
Or the impact ones,
What
right?
else do you have right there? As you have this one, and you start twisting it by pushing up,
Move you, see the rubber pops out?
how much pressure do you have
Rubber
goes
popping
down
out,
from
right?
there? Sure. Quite a bit.
You wanna move you?
Well,
You're already
I wouldn't
getting
have to
into that
put much
movement.
pressure
You
pushing
have to
back.
squat down. Yeah, exactly.
Just one shot.
Okay, face, same thing.
Okay. So face, we have the sides,
One impact, impact,
nose,
okay?
eyebrows.
Impact, impact.
As far as when we're going from the front, do we just kind of grab the hip for extra or
Yep,
movement?
exactly, yep. So as you're grabbing the hip right here, you grab it, you pull it, as you're doing that, imagine when you're going after here, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Push,
Right, just move
it didn't work out, right? Let's say you're slipping.
That is out.
Great shot.
This
We're just gonna move, push through.
You see
Oh,
how
you have to
you're
follow
flowing
through,
through the
right.
whole thing. One thing after the
See the
other.
levers that pop out?
Yeah.
And we should go more for like the body parts instead of like grabbing the belt or something, right?
Well, if I get rid of the hands,
Hit you here?
Yeah.
go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, excellent.
I can do it.
levers that pop out?
Yeah.
So that's why ideally I try and work on the hands,
Oh, wait a
or get rid of the good. You know, impact wise, most of the pressure points are located either within the joint or at the base of the muscle.
Yeah.
Same thing right here, same thing right here, same thing, wherever the muscles connect, there's a pressure point. Okay, same thing within these two. If you have pressure point here, you have pressure point not much over here. Makes sense, same thing over here. Stomach, massive center, the central nervous system fusion. Everybody knows that one.
Looking for lever, so focusing on that.
Yeah.
It's not to move them, it's just
Wherever muscles are,
to distract them with.
Right, right.
just bend them basically. So you're just gonna impact here, it really give me that. Because the idea when we're teaching, again, is not
Is it this like
to
this or
Always
like
the same.
have you go out in the ring and then.
this?
fight
Is it
one another.
vertical or horizontal?
Different sets of rules. Down there, if you look at most of the combatants, they're doing this. But their distance is always the same.
Yeah.
As you were punching me, what did I do?
You moved in and you moved back.
Did you see me move back?
Well, you kind of like shifted, but you didn't move the feet.
The difference is you were hitting me. What did I do?
But they,
As you were
it hits
hitting
and
me.
kind of glances downward.
Right. Moves them, right? Make an extra energy.
You're good with a twist. Yeah, all right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're punching me in the face, what am I doing?
You basically got out of the side.
I'm moving in.
Okay.
What normally happens in combat, which after this you're hitting me, now go poof.
Yeah.
Okay, now what? You can't reach me.
We have-
You can't reach me.
Did I adjust?
Starts
Got
again.
distance.
Now
Yeah.
I'm hitting you, you're blocking
Yeah,
this
you're in
area,
round.
or you're moving back. Right?
Yeah.
So you're hitting me, I'm moving back.
Yeah.
I can't reach you, you can't reach me. So we're running after each other
You're prolonging
until
the fight,
somebody
you're not
gets. Exactly. So in my position, not interested in playing around.
See if Mike
Yeah.
wants to use the hammer or something.
Huh?
You wanna do it?
So how did it work out?
For him,
Boy, it feels nicer to me. It really does. How did the face thing work? You know, obviously not hitting too hard. How's that?
shock.
Shock, but is it bad? So I mean, if I'm hitting forward and you're blocking, you're working your regular thing, right? Like you're able to do it so that I'm not going. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that was planned for full exercise because when we're having multiple attackers come on, and we have a guy in the middle, a lot of the guys don't pull punches, which has a totally different effect than somebody actually punching.
Okay.
Okay? Two different versions.
Yeah.
somebody's actually intending on damage versus somebody ignoring it. How do you work that? Yeah, so if somebody's intending damage, they're hitting you. Their whole structure gets compromised. If somebody is not,
Right.
Yeah.
now you're starting to get into this wrestling match. You don't want that.
We're not committed.
But, you know, real fight, you're going to have guys that are actually committed. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why it's there. The guys are actually trying to land a hit. They're trying to land a punch. That's why this. That's why what you were doing prior to was kind of counterproductive. But I see you're also making, you know, lately giant improvements. You need to work more on your own time and rolling and stuff. But otherwise, you're doing much better.
You did some practicing on the road, he said.
Okay, I want to see it. Figure good time to move,
Yeah,
move
good
into
time
that.
now. All bodied armored up.
Right here? On the grass?
No, what? On your ass?
On grass. Grass.
No, no grass.
You graduated from the grass. That was just to get
You've
you
never
there.
been on the grass.
I have last time. It was on grass.
Who let him on the grass?
I did. I told him to go over there to do it. He learned.
Why, Jimmy?
It worked.
It worked.
Have him do it over here.
Do it. Go ahead.
Worked.
Backwards. Backwards.
Not so.
That's because you went forward the wrong way. What?
Much better.
Oh, much better.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
How about forwards the same way? Nope. Forwards. This way. This way. What you did was
Somersault.
this way.
Yeah.
What I said was this way.
His head and neck never touch the ground.
We're anchoring that hand.
Yeah.
Stabilizing the hand.
Now this way, I'll do a breakdown for you here in a second. Go ahead again. The proper points are shoulder to shoulder down your back. Not shoulder, crisscross, bust middle, bust your seventh vertebrae, hit your hip, hit your knee. Wrong way to do it. Okay? As you're going in, shoulder, roll over to the other shoulder, straight through.
Right from your knees first. Over now. Anchor that hand. Right? This is your reductor. Not smack your head on the ground. You gotta get it out of the way,
Slow it
right?
down.
Where's that head going?
We're not falling. Let's fall back up, right? And if you see me go, can I fall down?
No, you basically
Wanna go that
slowly
way?
set yourself down.
Okay.
Onto my heel. Right? So as I sit down onto one heel, one leg goes forward. Right? And then from there is a great fall.
Yeah.
Good. And breathe out as you're doing it. Jimmy? You can see it right here. Ooh. See? It's gonna come up one way or
Put it down straight to your back.
Think about this.
You're rolling to the side.
Yeah, but I want
You need to commit. You're scared because you feel like you might hit
Go
your
ahead
head.
and roll like this.
So you need to go commit straight.
Deep breath. As much
All
as
of
you
your
can.
power. Kick that foot
And
up.
then
Remember
squat.
now. Kick that foot up. Okay?
Okay, now do the same thing. Take a deep breath, and then as you squat, go.
Those legs wider. Watch. Watch.
As you're falling down, same thing.
Not
Four.
like this.
Probably a little less on the back, but
Yeah.
You're
The
gonna fall
only
to the side.
thing, for beginners, you keep your hand behind your back.
Okay.
As you're doing this, so you're going legs and everything totally loose.
Okay.
It's actually good practice because even if you are in foreign environments and you're going, when you are having to
Straight at
fall
me.
down,
Go back over.
Protect your head.
Yeah, because it could be rebar, there could be something else that would hurt your hand than it is to.
Walk these
it's
feet.
better to use your left one. if
End
you're
up right
right-handed.
there. Go
So
ahead.
basically, no matter which
Feet
leg we're
need to
falling
end up
on, just try to use
Right
the left
here,
hand.
hit me with your feet.
Again.
At
yeah.
first, yeah, later on, you'll be more comfortable.
See where your
So I
feet
mean,
are?
For,
It's because you rolled on the side of your
let's
body.
say something like this.
You need to roll down the middle of your back.
Yeah.
Got totally out of the line of fire, killed my opponent, didn't injure anybody else around. Because going up,
Yeah.
well,
Other than the
I
stray
don't-
bullet, but yeah.
Move your feet over here.
it's better if you're in the crowd.
You're rolling on the
Agreed.
side of your
go
body.
up than it is to go through.
Okay. So as far as the hand position, just kind of like right there at the base of the skull?
A little bit higher.
Okay.
So that you don't hit the
You notice you're rolling on the side of your body?
You'll notice the difference every time
Straight
you
up
don't
and down.
breathe out, you're gonna.
Just go backwards so you get a feeling of how it's supposed to go backwards. Backwards is the same as front. Okay?
I see impact. So proportionately.
See how you're rolling on the back of your back?
Create resistance.
Be doing that on the way forward, too.
Like a shock absorber.
Go backwards.
You know, a shock absorber doesn't go. If
Yeah.
it does, then you're gonna get a curtain that's kind of doing this, right? So if you have a shock absorber that's got a hole in
You
it.
gotta get a lot more
Yeah.
momentum,
That
with
works.
it, right?
Exactly.
So you need to push with your hands. If you're trying to do it with just your feet, then it ain't gonna happen. You need to get your hands involved. You need to remember to plant that hand and push
Yeah,
yourself
I
up.
need more momentum.
More momentum, but you need
Actually,
to also
make
push
yourself.
with your hand, right? Good go.
Well, I mean, it may feel goofy, but it feels good when it actually works out right. Nice. That looked
Little
very
better.
good,
Good
very
enough.
relaxed,
Backwards.
Very good ability just to.
Gotta land that hand in there. There you go. See the
Whoa.
hand? Pushed you?
Up and that worked.
See?
That looked nice.
Just doing that with the hand.
Okay.
Same thing with the hand
Falling
forward though,
down
right?
forward.
Plant that hand down.
From the knees first. It's not so much you can or can't do it. It's just I don't know what your capabilities are.
Right, hold on.
Assume nothing. So,
This arm,
So falling straight down.
flat on the ground.
Like a shock absorber.
This head has to go way on the inside, right? And then
So
you're gonna roll down the
proportion-
middle of your back. So get this hand maybe up farther here.
Yeah, to the side.
There you go.
Standing up. If you feel comfortable with it.
okay. Just catch yourself.
One leg goes
You have a lot
up,
of practice to do on that.
and that's where you got your shock absorber foot. Again.
One
Do
leg.
five backwards first, so you get a feeling of
Five
what that.
backwards?
Yeah, five backwards.
Okay. So you're literally just pivoting off one leg.
The other leg provides you, oh, good. Breathe out, don't look straight down through your head.
Better. That hand did the last second thing though, didn't it?
Is that?
That
Try
hand
to
got there in
relax
the last second.
second.
Try to get that hand in there sooner.
Okay.
So total relaxation last one. Good, nice. Good. Okay. To the sides, 45, 45. So if we're falling this way,
Hand,
it's the
this
same
arm,
thing, just with
roll on
rotation
it.
your head.
Okay? Just like you're rolling forward. Yep. You want to roll forward on it. You also want to roll backwards on it.
To the other side,
So go forward, remember?
yes,
Forward now.
just try to relax. All the way, shock absorber. Okay?
So your head is pushing you. You're hitting your head on the ground. Your head shouldn't touch the ground. Your head should never come close to the ground. Okay? Watch how my head does not touch the ground. I'm hitting my shoulders hitting first, right? Not my head. You're rolling on your head and it's pushing you to the side.
Well, it's a little bit difficult. He's got a big head now.
Yeah.
I had a big head beforehand.
You can take that stuff off if you like it.
You want it on there, take it off.
Like it.
Okay.
Or you
Take the
like
mask
it.
off.
You gonna fight like that?
Sure.
Good.
No, until I have a full.
I never seen you walking around like that.
Uh,
You know, work and everywhere else. I don't think you.
take the mask part off. So you can get your head in there again. All right. Give me the mask. All right.
Like you need a.
Fight backwards. Don't have to touch your head on the ground.
Okay. All right. Rolling forward. So you're making good on all the other ones.
Right,
Might as well
a lot more momentum, right?
Down on the knees.
Okay, that hand has to
Okay.
land so it pushes you back over.
Rolling forward.
You try to
If
just
we're
roll back
going-
over, you're not going to have enough. There's no way.
Depends on which
You
hand
have to
we're
get to a
gonna
point
use.
where your hand
We're
reaches
gonna
the
turn
ground
our
and then you
face
push
the
yourself
opposite.
over.
Okay.
Yeah, but,
So,
you know,
what
sometimes
we're
I'm not sure
using
which
here
hand needs
is
to
a
do.
reductor here.
It could be both. You need to learn
Small
both.
here.
But pick one.
And we
It's
are
the hand that's the
turning-
opposite of where
this
your
one
head's
is
going. So you
providing
need to plan that,
a sort of a plan
right?
for a second.
If you were gonna roll on this
one
side,
is going in like a
this is
reductor
the one that's flat.
and twisting at the same time. The face is looking away from it. Then you're going shoulder, other shoulder.
The hand,
and
this
then
hand
straight
here,
down
then,
the back.
is the one that plants. So try the other
Reason
side.
for that is like I explained earlier. You do not damage your seventh vertebrae, you do not hit your hip, you do not hit your knees, you're
A little bit.
nice and straight.
Go back, come back over there.
Let's see. Looking away, there you go, yep. Toss
Here,
yourself
closer.
a little bit more
Right.
and try and relax.
Go
and
backward,
come
plant
over.
that hand though.
And when I'll say stop, try to stop. Looking away from that.
So
Yep, your rope
Sit,
whenever.
sit on the
Just
ground.
shoot yourself a little bit over. Okay?
be more straight over
Yes.
instead of
So remember, the slower it's, I can do it slower because we've done it. So
Okay, now roll back.
right now it's a
Plant
little
that hand.
easier for you to do it faster. So go ahead and try and push out.
You're not going far enough, right? And you're rolling on the back of your head. Now you get your head out of the way.
Okay, well, you're
Roll on
doing
the
it
shoulder,
this way.
right?
What you need to do is this way, down the back.
Your hand is just not doing anything at all. Watch my hands, okay?
Let's not do it.
You're just keeping them like this on the side of your body. Then you're flopping around, not working, right? Watch my hands. See this one?
Nice, nice sir.
Flat.
Wrist cross a
See
little
this
bit.
one?
Lots of guys still do it
Planted.
like that, but
Right?
it's better.
Just rocking back and forth. Right? Just rocking back and forth. Then you push.
If it's that way, the head looks away. There you go.
just trying to figure it out, that whole reverse thing.
Right?
Yep, you're
See the
rotating
hand's
inside.
flat?
Try and lay down.
See I'm rolling over my shoulder?
Try and like
I'm not
that
touching my
when you're
head.
done, instead of standing out.
But if I don't put my hands
You're,
down,
you're chain.
Once
if
you
I don't put my,
chain
if
up,
I don't put
try
my
and
hand
ease
down,
yourself just to lay down.
I'm just flopping
Chain,
around.
Your chain king.
It's more for the purposes of the exercise.
But if I don't plant my hand down, I'm just flopping around like a fish.
Breathe out. Breathing?
Something.
Breathing?
I don't know if I went on that one or
I
not.
don't think you were.
This way out.
To me, it looked like a solid ball that.
Okay, come on. Come back over here.
Do it again.
Closer. Just roll back and forth. Just roll back and forth. Practice planting that
A
hand.
couple more times till you're feeling it's wrong, right?
Just roll back and forth.
I do, but I
Don't
still
try to
feel
fall
like
back
I'm,
all the way over.
I
Just
don't
roll back
feel like
and
I'm going
forth.
straight over.
You're not. You're going. Remember, this is, yep, a little bit more momentum, and then try to push
back-
yourself
just roll
onto
back
the
and forth.
shoulder more.
Practice
and
planting
then
that
from
hand.
there fall.
Like this did. Like I was doing here. Just roll back and forth. That hand in. Just roll back and forth. Put that hand in. Right?
Okay, stop. When I'll say stop, just freeze. Okay? Freeze. Now go back over. You can see the difference, I'm sure. Okay. Try it again. Then back forward, and then back. A little bit more practice.
Cross disappeared.
Is that?
My cross disappeared somewhere.
Because ideally, you're standing.
The cross went in your crotch.
We did.
Ideally, you're falling down.
There it is.
Yeah.
Alright, just roll back and forth, planting that hand. There you go. See that hand? Do it again. Right? Your head also goes close to that hand now, right? Because this one you're rolling on this shoulder.
I'm not used to
Okay, keep
rotating
going.
my arm like
Keep
that.
going
It
that.
feels very
Yeah.
bad.
I understand that. But like I said, this is a reductor.
Okay. Now see
The other
this.
reason for
This arm?
rotating your arm is this.
The problem
If
is
you don't,
every time I roll
you end
back,
up
I'm getting
getting your
around
elbow.
my
Because of your elbow, see how it starts to pull out?
Well, then we need to change that so it doesn't,
If
right?
you're rotating it,
You need to roll on the
Yeah,
soft
the
parts of your
elbow's
body, and then this arm goes out.
you're using your muscular
gonna roll on
system
this
as a
side,
shock
right?
absorber as well.
Okay, do it.
For the impact.
Okay.
But,
Just keep doing that.
we can work on this
Doing that.
before. If we feel like you're up to it,
Keep doing that. Now,
from standing
you want
up,
to see
we
this
can
hand
work
though?
then no.
Farther out here.
Maybe on the grass one of these days? Or whatever,
I find grass annoying, irritating, and prickly afterwards. So
How's that feel?
You
Feel
feel
better?
like it?
You have control of your hand. It's controlling you now, right?
Also,
You want
don't
like that
the
forward.
I agree with you on all those points, I just don't wanna be hurt too
Plant that
much.
hand.
Oh,
Plant that hand.
You know sitting 8 hours a day, you know how much your pain
Right.
is.
driver.
Exactly.
Roll on your shoulder, not your head.
I work at a bank right now.
Oh, same.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Sitting there.
government shut down
Backwards.
and I wound up at a bank.
Keep going. Backwards.
Check
All
out.
the way.
So what?
Plant
for
that hand.
frying pan, one night they asked for red hot poker. Is that
That's
what
better.
they said?
Yeah, pretty
Notice you
much.
didn't end up pointing that way. End up pointing the same way direction you came,
Again,
right?
Like I said, there's an explicit
Forward.
reason for doing this. You're being thrown, you're going in. You're,
Better.
you know, somebody's
Better.
trying to shoot you,
Still kind of rolling on the side.
Fall back.
No.
you're falling
Stand up.
back. This is the fall
Face me.
back. As you see, also rolls, as you see constant movement and
Now you're gonna fall back and
You're-
roll back.
wherever you are within
Do a regular
this,
fall,
you're
like
always,
we always do.
uh,
Regular fall. Let all your air out.
there's very few
Roll back.
places where you actually lock
Okay.
in. And lock in means
Regular fall.
stop. Because from there,
Keep going.
you can regroup.
Okay, try it again.
Like I said, worst thing,
Now let more air out,
is
right?
get your custom as much as possible to the situation.
Let all your air out. Relax. Relax.
Right? Walk in.
Be
it's
stiff.
like
You gotta
grabbing,
relax.
headlights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll all the way back. Fall down first, and then you roll back.
Okay? Practical application.
You're trying to plan the
I've
roll
got shift a
before you
little bit
fall.
on you.
Okay.
Right here, David can work on that. Jimmy, you're guiding David then?
Yeah. Closer, closer. Fall, then roll. Plant that hand. Fall first. Good. Okay. Here, watch.
You see what was
It's a
working
regular fall, right?
as far as leverage.
Regular fall.
Right? The other thing that we have is geometry.
And a roll. It's hard to do it slow. Try to do it slow.
Yeah.
So hands, I'm being hit
That's just that. That's all we're trying to do is to stand up.
right here. If I don't do anything,
So if I was to push you,
Yeah.
you're gonna fall. Go.
right here.
You wanna roll
if
out
I
of it. Roll out of it.
And let it go.
Good job. How's that
You
feel?
see what happened though?
Yeah.
Right.
Right there.
It takes practice.
If I
You'll notice
squat,
where it hurts, and you're gonna want to stop doing it, and so you
from
will.
the top,
But it takes practice. Lots of practice, okay?
aim right
You won't feel this stuff on the carpet, but you'll feel it
And
here.
don't stop.
This will tell you if you're doing right or not. Carpet.
If I'll miss, you'll hit me.
But it's a good place to practice, okay?
Don't stop.
Practice someplace.
Practice someplace.
If
Right,
your
Dr.
intent is to hit me,
This time you're gonna roll.
Your intent is to
How about you do 5 days?
Right.
Okay,
Would
pushing
you
you,
stop?
fall down,
No.
roll
now
back.
you can keep going all the way through, right? That's what we're working on. As you're hitting me,
Breathe.
what am I doing?
You're squatting, moving, rotating. That or
What am I doing?
Plant that hand.
squatting.
You're rolling on your head,
Rotating.
okay?
Squatting.
Roll at your head. You plant that hand and push back, okay? Get this head over to the side of the shoulder.
Provides us with
Plant that hand, okay?
a
Breathe.
sharper angle of attack that we can use.
You're trying to cheat it
Slope armor.
by rolling around on your head, okay?
Not sure that I'm translating you have an interest.
Well,
I don't
you're
know what I'm doing.
thinking about, I know, I'm telling you what's happening. So plant that hand, so let's sit down, because I don't want you to forget how it's to be done.
So if it's like this,
Just roll back and forth, plant the
this
hand.
much, again, I
Roll back and forth, plant, roll forward now. I just want you to roll back and forth.
It's hardly ever gonna hit.
Don't go all the way over, just roll back and forth,
An
halfway.
inch and a half.
Plant the hand and move backward.
Right?
Plant the hand, stop, move forward. I just want you to roll back
And the
and forth.
linear, we're talking.
Not all the way over.
8 inches.
8 inches.
Just like I was showing you here.
Exactly.
Just like this.
Uh,
I want to see this.
This is from the top. We also have side. That's 45.
Yep.
On these, people don't just hit like that.
Yeah, stupid people that makes
All right.
So we're hitting from the side.
Now,
At a,
what's going to prevent you from going to the side?
we're going
Is this
in.
arm straight
What am I
out?
doing?
Practice that way, Joe.
You're making the angle.
Diving through it. Start back.
Went over on its
Are
own.
you noticing?
Right?
Am I
Makes it easier,
pretending?
doesn't it? Just, I want you to just roll back and forth though.
Basically just kind of carrying it, you're not really
I want
defending.
those arms and
you're
hands to be
getting
where they're
through,
supposed to
and
be.
you're also putting yourself in position to attack.
Okay, don't try to go all the way over.
So I'm not.
Just roll back and
this is
forth.
just the side effect of my
On the
attack.
middle of your back.
Otherwise, I'm on an attack.
There you go.
So, we also
There you
have the
go.
90s. So we have the 90s.
Move it to the
and
side.
Same thing.
So what happens if you can't?
Sometimes people get to the way.
Okay, now go all the way over.
They do.
Okay.
The difference. Go ahead and hit.
Now do that while standing. Come on.
What am I doing?
You're deflecting it, you're still getting closer.
Okay.
but-
Breathe
What's
out.
the difference between this and you notice again rotation?
Yeah.
Pushing through it.
Good.
It's
all right. You're doing good.
Moving at an angle that you're not used to.
Okay.
Most people are not feeling moving from this side, or moving from the top, coming in from the top.
Straight ahead, maybe from the bottom, but that's about it.
Straight ahead, possibly like this, like this. That's not the range that people are used to. Because it's either whoop, whoop,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Difference between this or this.
Well, that one you're kind of putting your whole body and you're rotating it.
See?
What's your problem?
Making lies. This
Good.
arm and arm maybe.
You will.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
You notice the gravity
here, what do you do?
We're going together in the same direction. Yeah.
I'm making that wet. Again, rotate.
Hold on. Just rest like that. Think about it. Take it easy. Where's your quick ankle? There you go. There you go. Now you're just gonna squat on something, right?
Hello?
Right?
Hello?
All right, grab me someone.
Yes, hi. For what? Ella? Good. Can I help you? Ella? I'm not a...
First thing you do in GoPro, what do you do?
Shit, I thought it was a real person. Goddamn Robocall.
What do you do now?
Hi, I'm Allison.
They're getting better at that.
They are, aren't they? Okay, so besides this, people also
Anchor?
attack,
Straight.
Good. The other hand, right?
people attack straight.
Take a spot and squat.
This is straight.
Yeah, but it's lifted, right?
This is straight.
Yeah.
All of these combinations are straight.
Oh, the other way around.
Get in there, right?
Oh, so like this.
And,
So people, you have hope.
right?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay.
Am I off balance?
He's hope.
Okay, now what? Squat.
Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't seem like that. I mean, when you're like that, someone else may now want to squat. I mean, we're squatting because that's what we learn here. But over here, if someone doesn't want to squat on something like that,
If it's a punch
it's hard to make
coming
it
in,
from that position.
Can you lift
follow
me?
it up by a
Here,
hook.
grab it.
Followed by a hook.
Right.
Never mind.
Can you lift me up?
Followed by a hook.
But that's something different than what I did.
Yeah.
It's all the same stuff, man. It's all the same stuff.
Now, I want you to remember
An anchor?
what I just did here.
With a lever?
Post.
Nothing different than we've been doing.
I mean, the whole body.
Nothing different here.
But wait a second. But the thing is that when I did it here, my arm was like this, so it was blocked. It was rotated. Here, the arm was open. If I put something like that, it would just bend.
Because you were
That translates into mass moving through,
right?
higher velocities and.
I'm over here like this.
What I want you to remember on this move.
Okay. I'm just concentrating on that one piece.
Have a
Stop
central.
analyzing this. Very simple stuff. Just sticks. Work the sticks.
Here, remember a 4-leaf clover. Okay? So from here.
Really simple, right?
You know, goes outside one leaf. Four.
Okay.
6.
Different.
Okay. 8.
No, I mean, I went this way and then you just shifted me over.
Rotation. Notice the whole rotation.
Yeah, you can.
Same thing.
They're on your knees.
Uh,
They're gonna sit on you. Push up.
Yep, so rotational outward.
There's no moves
Okay,
here.
rotational
It's always
outward.
different, right?
You see when it's forward and push.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 7.
It's actually
Yeah, now I'm just squatting on my knees, right?
Defense.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to change it up.
Jump fencing. Except
Oh, okay, you want counter to the counter.
Well, if it's not working,
But for memory,
I'm not sure why it didn't work.
We're not quite at this. Okay, so this is what? If I say 2.
we gotta change it.
So was that the first move? Was that not the right move?
That way.
Or was that
That
the
part of the momentum already
It
started.
depends. If it doesn't work, you need to change it. If you grab it close, other hand here, closer.
this?
That's what I did. Right?
Yeah.
When you pushed me forward, it wasn't really doing much, was it?
Yeah, but actually, what? I mean, with another weight, do
What am I gonna do?
push me down?
Squish your knees? What else is gonna do?
Yeah.
Not much. I want you to fall on your back.
So we don't care. So we don't want to drop people on their front.
So other than just
You don't
practice
think
a
it's
lot,
gonna
how do you
do
get the
much?
closeness? Because the gut
They're gonna
reaction
be
is
like
pushing
this one, okay, what now? Better have them smack the back of their head on the concrete and then they're laying like a turtle.
Or you know, it's hard once they're with the back to you, you can leap on them. It's hard for them to do anything from their back.
No, we don't. No. It depends. So again, grab it. Right? You start pushing down like this.
Now I want to be, I'm here.
Right. What if I mean, I can start hitting you, kicking you, right? What if I want your back of your head to smack the ground? That's a lot more effective, isn't it? They're better off. What would you rather do? Like this? Or like this? If it was you. You'd probably rather be almost standing up, wouldn't you?
Well, you know, the only thing is if someone is like that, you know, at that point I can take a hit to the head. If I'm the other way around, I can certainly see where it's going
The
and
consistency.
avoid it.
Right.
You're hitting it. You take a look at my hands.
Now I'm going back,
This
aren't
is
I?
it.
Yeah. Well, I just made it up.
You're hitting it.
Always different.
I'm going hello.
Okay, so I'm here.
I'm here.
Don't push me forward.
So this is for you to
Right?
understand.
Yeah.
So as I'm getting this way,
Or yeah, or I take you in the face.
Right. Or,
so as you twist and step, you can go
or, here.
What's your
With this hand,
From the back and pulling you down.
can, or across front. Yeah, what if you're hitting me at the same time? Right? Right? All this stuff.
Should I be doing like
Right.
small movements or do like the full fencing launch?
You don't want to overstep it, just look at that.
Yeah. That's a lot of love.
As you're stepping over, what happens?
Get your balance too. Yeah.
Alright. Like steering wheel. Okay. Forward. Okay. Yep. You're coming in again, forward here. Right. Forward. Right. You see where I'm aiming?
And the
right
decision
here?
which one to do is like whatever the fuck.
Whatever the motion is. If you're coming at me like this, we're going backwards. Right?
I already committed myself and I'm
Using your energy. Right. Grabbing.
You have better.
Right? No, I've got an anchor. That hand can be flying at me or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking.
There are all these different
affecting an impact.
Okay.
Right here.
You have to be on balance
I'm
first.
getting you in a freaking neck.
Right? Man, I'm off balance.
The motion.
Three
at that
things you can
point
do.
is irreversible. And it's for someone to step on the back.
Yeah.
This
They
one of the
may,
6
but
points.
you know what's gonna
Here.
happen?
Okay.
If they
You
do
why are you
pull it
touching
back,
there?
Oh, I really thought I was here.
You are. You keep doing that. You keep grabbing here. Or here. Or here. You need to focus on the 6 points. Okay? There's one. What else? Okay, what else?
And you feel where you're getting
I moved you this way.
Okay, what else?
8.
Just another
Pushing it
easy one.
up slightly more, make a frame. Because when
Just
you're
rest.
going over here,
Squat.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
One thing
Feel
about
it, son, then close it in.
Keep it simple. How much harder it is? Okay, grab someone.
Close it in? No, close the sticker.
Alright, I got an anchor.
No, I've got that, okay.
See something else come up?
I can just do
Yeah.
this little speed lever,
Start
right?
twisting.
Move it along.
Pick some up.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Got
that,
it? It's not working,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, from the top.
Okay, twist it.
Consistency.
Create a
is
lever.
Not on, it's L up.
okay.
So slowly, hold on, this is the.
So,
okay, this will bring up.
Get used to it. Nice and comfortable. Relax. Start cavitating up the stick.
Alright, so I'm here. Grab an anchor. Really comfortable, right? See, it's not much of an anchor, right? Twist it. Twist it the other way. Now what? I've got all kinds of things you can do. Right, so grab again. Right, so it's not that much here, right? Now I got a lot.
Have a Coke.
You feel the difference?
Try to be relaxed.
Just twisting
You're
it that
gonna
little bit.
and you
Big
feel
difference,
and
right?
See how the body will react.
Okay.
There's a hit, slightly, but here's the. This is the way this was meant to happen. Just that.
Grab this. Do that again. Is this two hands? Two. Is this the other one I learned was like up?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's the
Yeah,
same.
you're using that
There
same.
it is, yeah, it is. Well, should that-
So try to work it
Again,
to the
that's
other
the
side
stem.
too. So again,
Yeah,
That's the stem.
that one,
Be much
once you do that
What else you
one,
got?
again, you're being hit and then shift over to me. Okay? So
So,
you're being
okay.
hit,
Can? Yeah. What did that do?
do that.
Good.
No,
Well, I wouldn't be doing that. If I really have a shot, I'd go straight to the face and rotate the face. Rotate
Okay,
the head.
what if you did that? Go ahead.
Love that.
Just move it. No time for that.
If you move fast, maybe?
We're all moving fast, right? So if you go for my face, right? We're just now wrestling. You find an anchor. Okay? Now we're not wrestling anymore. Okay, now we're not wrestling anymore. Okay? Now keep it simple. Keep it simple. Grab. Right? So if I'm going for this, now we're just wrestling. Right?
You see how
Just wrestling now, right?
It's the same.
Now we're not wrestling anymore. Right?
Shoulders, everything moving. Yeah.
So from the top, again,
Right?
bear
So,
in mind, initially, so you
hands.
get to this pretty quick.
right? Thumb work, right?
Just set it up.
We're just wrestling, right? Now we're not
Later
wrestling.
on, you start
Right.
working with
Yeah.
where.
Towards your way.
So it's not, like, you're working with an.
See how fast?
Yeah.
They are. First time you pick it up and start working with it, you fucking count everything, and then all of a sudden, people roll it around, you're touching, you're not being touched. Like,
Because you become accustomed with it, you know how to move your body.
Anchor it.
right, it's
That's
not
it.
that your hands are
Make it
now
simple.
steel, they don't get cut, no.
Like a squat and squat.
You're attuned to it, just like you would.
Okay, overanalyze
You know where the strings are, it's comfortable.
Show my wrist.
Same thing here.
Right?
Yeah.
Just creating an
That's what
anchor.
I'm saying, it's initially, they'll
Make it
go
simple.
this later on, it'll be fully.
Make it easy. They can't lift us.
Here, so from the
Right?
top,
Right? So, anchor.
top.
Right? Go ahead. I can't lift you. Push.
Now, here's what I want you to do.
Look, just squat.
Every time we get a move
Squat.
from the
I
top,
can't lift you.
I'm
Right?
gonna want
Keep
you,
squatting.
right here. So end up right
Can't
here.
lift you.
Every time, doesn't
No,
matter
you
if
can't
you
lift,
go
but,
left
you know,
arm,
because
right
you
arm,
do
right
systemic,
arm,
you know, to
right here.
squat this way, but the person resists, and he's stuck like in the middle.
And then you hit him.
That was the move.
Right? So here, grab my wrist.
And relax. Like I said, consistency.
Right?
You can move
You're
as fast
resisting,
as
right?
you want to, you're not
Resisting, right? Punch.
So, slow,
Hit.
as fast, fast.
Right?
Okay, so
But now you went to a different thing, rotate the
depends.
thumb.
Another parallel if you want.
So I'm grabbing your wrist.
As fast, good.
Right?
When it's good, fast, yes.
So
But
now
when it's
you-
bad, it takes more.
Now you're resisting.
Basically, when you're good, you can go fast,
Oh,
but if
okay.
you're making a lot of mistakes, going
Behind the
fast
head.
screws things
No,
up.
no.
Slow and left.
Grab my wrist.
That means go slow and quick.
Okay. You can go up here, right?
Slow until you get at a certain range of speed.
Right? So that'll work. Kick, kick.
So your speed
You
will
bend over,
always,
right?
so like right now, after this,
Kick, good.
we're gonna say, yeah,
You go under here.
a lot, after
Right.
So.
Arms too long and it's not working.
He's
Get under
a
it.
good driver. Driving from downtown.
You grab your wrist.
Not necessarily.
How about really good jumper?
Behind the
Going
neck.
out the airport, train's taking up.
Yeah, doesn't mean.
Oh, you want that teeter top
There
there?
you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm showing you.
Speed is good provided that it's under
You
control.
want anything?
If it goes
No.
down, here's what happens.
Am I going from here?
As I'm
Or am I just pulling you like this?
45.
This is what you're doing.
Yep.
Okay.
Excellent.
See the difference?
Hello. And then switch it. Yeah. So consistency is hello. Okay. So
This
once again,
side.
doing
This
it,
side.
all of it. And I'm hitting and I'm losing some control.
Huge difference,
Doing
right?
it on the wrong side.
Right.
It's holding it on
And
the wrong
for me,
side. It's the
right
side
here,
closest to
feels
the arm.
pretty good, except now that you've increased my speed, but in relations to you, if I ever so slightly,
Side
that,
closest to the
that one beyond my control.
Yeah. You're expecting the impact without that there, you're off balance.
I'm working on you, so I'm working at this super high rate of speed, thinking I'm gonna hit, and it's still continuing, and at this point, I'm already out
It goes down.
balance, trying to correct
Kick 'em
myself,
down, go
and
down.
I overcorrect
Kick 'em.
everything, I'm out balance, and then
Right?
you're standing right there.
Go ahead, I'm gonna resist a little bit. Good. You not want to go down. You can then again.
It's simple principles, it's just, you know all these things, you're not
Right?
teaching you something new.
How's that feel?
I'm just reprogramming.
Yeah.
Okay, so 45, good, 90. Squat down again. Do the same thing, except squat down more.
That's a point.
Because what's out of contact is you don't see it, you don't know where it is.
Right?
Yeah.
Because the contact doesn't hurt you.
You do
That's
this.
the thing. Makes sense?
No.
It does.
What if I'm pulling on you?
If you don't
What you
see
want me to
it
do?
and you don't go
Push
for
back,
it, then
right?
you get nailed in the head.
What if I'm pushing on you? You want to go forward, right? So then they're already complete. You don't have to put as much as you do.
Yes.
You did something like this, but I don't
Right?
remember how close.
They're coming at you. They're charging you.
And what
What would you do in that situation?
You're staying
Do a teeter
pillow.
totter. I'm already going this way,
Starting to rotate
right?
around, bring your head down, come around.
Much easier.
Okay.
I'm already in that momentum. Yeah? If you want
So
me to
what
go that
happens
way,
if, rather than, because like
What would
your
you do?
motion,
Which
they're coming in,
towards you.
and it's like they're trying to slice up,
Pushing them
but if
down
you're
to
actually just
the
going
end.
straight down to the ground, is
Right?
that still
So if
gonna
you're
work?
wanting to, how about you go this way? Right,
That's
pushing,
still,
right? Now you
oh,
go
that's
ahead.
an overhead almost.
right?
Okay, so,
They don't give, they don't, if they're not
This is
giving
a
it to you,
speed lever.
you also have to take them off balance a
Most
little bit.
mass is right over here.
Right.
And
You
the
have to be off balance.
where should you be working?
Go ahead.
well, you're gonna work from that
Take
end,
you off
but I don't need
balance.
as
Uh-huh,
close
do
to
what
that
you
as
do, but
possible.
have to be off balance, right?
Because this is the least mass, and this is the least rotational. Because
Much easier?
ideally, if you look at it,
Well, it's much easier when you already supply all the momentum and I don't have to create the
this is
momentum.
And then
pushing.
you're not using your
There's
energy.
no speed here at all.
So the next guy that's coming at you, use their energy.
Okay?
Next
See
guy
it
that's coming
here?
at you,
And the speed
use
right
their
here is
energy.
very, very
You don't get
low.
winded.
Okay?
You do this all day
It's
long.
the torque right here that's
You're not using
relative.
your energy.
Yeah,
But the speed
You're not
right
wrestling.
in this area
Okay?
doesn't need jack shit.
got it.
Okay? The impact right here is insignificant. So you need to be working closer to that. So again, if you're looking at working against the end of this thing, or trying to get away from it, something like here, you're getting away, and then
Yeah.
at some point you need to come in.
And close the
You need
distance
to
and get right up in there.
Not just close the distance, but
Right.
create a ricochet
Okay.
and work. Okay, so we're using different tools. There's
So you see,
cane,
you
there's
didn't give me
different
momentum, I had to make the momentum by
these
turning.
are custom
Well,
tools.
I'm going that way anyway, right? So we'll use
This
kinetic energy
This
instead
is a little
of
better
static
with cane,
movement.
Yeah.
Okay?
and this works better for you, just moving away. Moving around, moving is pliable.
Okay.
Where-
Right.
where the
You're
hips
going
are not
this way.
necessarily hard,
that way, right?
but they're more of a swing.
I'm coming at you, I'm
Stay
coming this way.
work with the hips that are gotta hold the next board straight.
Right?
Just do
Not
that
off balance. Right?
Okay.
Have you off balance. Come out.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Mhm.
okay, stretch 6 points and drop it. This one makes sense, or you wanna work, which one, you wanna work on this one?
Energy's coming
Whichever
at you.
you think would be best.
You're new.
Exactly, that's what I'm
I already
thinking.
gave you
Think
like a huge
think about that.
I see you're grabbing stuff very quickly and easily.
Energy's coming at you.
Yeah.
Make you
They are moving at all, are they?
Here and there. That's what I said.
Always move.
Trying to figure the top.
Stop analyzing. Stop that.
20, 30.
Come at me.
Knowing this, if there was a
Keep moving.
attacker coming in, you know, what that's it.
Balance, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
He's coming in, he's going to sharp angle.
Until you're going to a position where it's upside down or sideways. Until you're moving. Your initial energy going that way. You're gonna go down. Okay?
Okay.
Coming at me from this way.
You have a knife.
You're still going that way. You're going down.
Because as he's
Hit me in the
going
shoulder.
past, it's already
Right?
there.
Okay.
You don't play with flesh.
Still going that way.
Honestly, whatever you think.
Alright.
Kind of taking it all in here. I don't know. I know I need to work on
Alright.
everything. So whatever you think would be more conducive to skill building.
In the shoulder.
Right now, I
That's
think,
what's going on.
I think it's a full plate for now.
In the shoulder. No, we don't spin around. No ballet. No ballet.
Yeah, but I went with the movement.
In the shoulder.
It's a full plate. I think right now.
Oh, okay, so you got it on the same way, not all the
Let's
way.
not spin around in it.
Points
Okay?
and geometry.
It's always different.
These are the main things. This is the roots, this is the foundation, this is where everything lies.
Okay.
That's the point.
Okay?
No,
No, spin it
let's,
all the way around. Yeah, okay.
Let's go ahead and draw. 6 points of draw.
Alright, good.
No, you do it.
There we go. Right?
Just as
Well,
well
I need to
we
be
did
off
our
balance,
6
right?
points, except now we're going to
What's the other hand doing?
Okay. Got it. I figured you'd let me get away with that.
3 for you, 3 for me.
Okay.
Alright, energy.
You start, I start.
Any
Go ahead and
suggestions?
you start.
Got it.
Wherever, just think of where you started. Is this okay? You know, did you start right here? You know, anywhere along those 6 points that we're working,
Okay.
go ahead and put it together. I'm not resisting. I'm allowing you to work. If it's not gonna work, I'm not gonna fall.
Got it.
Okay? But I'm not gonna fight you and try and be
Yeah.
correct. Okay? Go ahead. Not falling yet.
No.
Working something else. Stop. What else do you have?
Shoulder.
No, the whole thing, this whole thing right here is locked in.
Okay.
Can this move that way?
Yes. Okay.
Like a broomstick.
Got it.
Okay, another 2.
Ground up for here. Okay. Keep wanting to do judo stuff here and it's not working so well. I don't know.
Anything. Look, first thing, why is it that you're having trouble seeing?
Because honestly,
Not this bounce.
okay.
Not this bounce. So as soon as you push, just do anything. Push, punch, whatever.
Okay.
Get me slightly disbalanced. And then look again. Okay, look again.
Yeah.
Look, keep going. What?
Just trying to be nice to that one, but.
No, none of that. We want the muscle memory not to be nice.
Okay.
If you can be nice once you know how not to be nice.
Okay.
Okay, because at that point, so as I have this going straight down. That's why we had you fall.
Okay.
Okay. Going over here. See what I have? Squat. Going over here.
Just a lot more muscle memory.
Same 6 points. Everything that you've seen earlier. The only thing that's just compiling it. That's why I said 30 hours.
Got it.
Different people slightly different.
Okay. Okay. I like the
Work on the punches,
I have trouble
right?
remembering how exactly the
And we'll
it's
put
like
the punches in the 6 points. Okay?
that.
So, grabbing you here,
Okay.
you need to be out of
We can't
balance.
get away, stick.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Now, I get it from over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you're off balance.
It's a lot different when it's done to you. Okay.
Anchor, why you let go of that anchor?
So
I did it by kicking, but I don't want you to remember if it's not coming in like naturally, then we can
Yeah.
do it.
Grab it.
so basically what you did is
Stuck kick to going out with it.
something like that.
No.
No.
Did you notice was the kick hard?
If you're not off
Yes.
balance?
No. It was weighted, but it was
Off
enough to
balance,
move
right?
it,
Yeah.
and then it was more precise.
So basically get the foot off the ground.
Don't push me away. Keep me where I'm at, because if you're pushing me away and then trying to kick my foot,
I have to chase you. Okay. So in this case, like that. Okay.
that's the stuff, right? Should have felt
Good
that.
fall.
Yeah.
Breaking the balance, right?
Okay, was that 2, 3?
I think those three. I'm not gonna cheat
So
on
if
this.
I'm going over here, where I have right there,
Okay. If you're not off balance?
Basically pushed in and then went around and got my head, right?
as I'm pushing in over here, what ends up?
Yeah, but the thing is, you already pulled at me, and I was ready off balance. You just moved more off.
Got it.
Also distracted you, right?
So those are the displacing things as opposed to the shock.
So now, work on just the punch first, and create levels.
And this is all still
Okay,
so far.
punch me
without
somewhere.
Punches being hit, energy's transferred.
Punch me.
So I'll just grab it.
So far, it's
You see?
Yeah. So I'm trying to remember how you did that one.
What levers do you see sticking in the car?
try to create a second pivot point. Because at some point it gets simple. Because you're not putting a hard enough one right here or down below. I might want to run with it.
Okay. So should I maybe get my hand in there for that second pivot?
Get it ready.
Okay.
Real simple. That's the big movement.
This one should be over
Okay.
on the collision course.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because then you're
Right.
working this. The whole idea right here is to disbalance. Now you have a pivot. Now you have a pivot.
So,
And here again, pivot point, if it's central, this would be undercutter. Right here would be a smooth lever. Make sense? Right here, just working the whole structure from over here.
So it'll be
This is
from here.
If we grab it, we put it there.
Grab it with this side, so. No, this is-
disbalance. Disbalance. Whatever you do first, disbalance.
Yeah, but
And you can put me out of balance by about 2 to 3.
okay.
Hold the arm, whatever.
Here, is that a 6 point? That's one.
Balance. That doesn't really work now.
From there.
This is not anything we
Honestly,
never
I'd
did.
be tempted to knee in that area, but
Doing that.
But
I'm guessing more.
Okay.
look at this as a three-legged stool. Step back,
Okay.
look around,
That's
look
when I
around.
punch you, come back with this.
All right.
Okay.
Then once you're ready, just drop it.
Go back here.
Okay, what else do you see?
Nope. Look, you're pushing me into my support.
Okay.
I'm supported on this. I can move everything away and I'm still here.
So basically, just push you over.
Grab here.
I punch you with this.
So, but
Grab with this.
Hand.
That took a little more effort, but yeah.
a little
Okay.
less effort. Should have been. Because you pushed at the main structural point, where you should have been pushing the secondaries.
Okay.
So if I'm right here like this,
Okay,
in the
so
hip,
punch it. Boom.
slightly,
Got it. Much easier. 'Cause, yeah, higher up towards your shoulders, it really doesn't
pull
do
on the
it.
hip. Towards,
Okay.
how much more
So
effort?
if you were on this
That's
side, it was much
I'm
easier.
not doing this.
No, but you
Okay.
Grab it with your hand.
So again, balance. I hear Jimmy would like to be in this one, give me your hand. actually does a difference.
This elbow
It's,
goes in here. You push down on it. You gotta try to lift.
hey Jim,
Try to lift me up.
can I borrow you for a second? Can he give you a hand?
Yeah, come here.
No. Give him a hand.
Oh,
He wants to give you a hand.
got it.
You guys go ahead.
Yeah, see where it did?
I was trying to do it, for some reason it doesn't flow as naturally as it does with
It's
soup.
like if you, like, boom, right? It's just,
Because it comes right in.
it's right inside, elbow inside of his, and just squat.
It's one move,
For
okay.
two people at the same time. You never know.
5,000 hours of
5,
muscle
6,
memory
8, 10.
to get that done smoothly.
What is it? How many? 2, 3 years now, Jim?
Plus years, yeah.
3, I think I've been teaching.
Master.
He's the master. Okay. We're par. In 2, I'd say 2.5, 2 years, we're par.
Yeah, probably close. Who's the big ones?
And it's every Wednesday night, I guess?
Wednesday, Thursdays.
Usually it's Thursdays, but I have to leave on Friday. I didn't know whether I was going to leave Thursday, Friday, so I needed to open it, leave it open.
Okay.
But otherwise, then it's Jimmy that he's going to do.
You can see how just a little bit off balance. It doesn't matter how tall you are.
Yeah.
No matter what.
I think being tall actually works against you.
It
with this.
does. You
Yeah.
have a higher center of gravity.
And getting a hold of the lower points on that is a lot difficult.
Yeah.
Well, the whole reason is because you're not used to squat. You're not used to working within these dimensions of being a midget. So once you start learning to be comfortable as a midget, the guy that's taller than you, boy, he's gonna have a hard time.
There's a
So
lot-
who's the strongest for?
Lower center of gravity is always going to have the advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me the door.
So like a really muscular midget.
Yeah.
There's
Run
a lot
away.
of deception
Yeah.
involved.
Run
you know?
away, man.
Use that advantage. Okay.
You working on the punches?
Watch. We have a punch is showing levers. Right? Punch, show lever. Right?
Jim, well, I got that so you can actually punch it.
Yeah, we're gonna start punching harder now. Okay, go.
So,
You see?
right here.
That'll be a speed lever.
Yep.
See if you can
Two
get
short
it
pivot
here.
points.
That's cool.
Let's take a look at this.
Okay, so I got the elbow right into
Is this where
I
it's
call it
better?
strength lever.
Or
This is
does
not
this
the
work
middle,
better?
it's not towards the end, but
Yeah,
you
because
got
you're also folding it.
Okay, so you use speed
It's
lever.
also like a knife here.
So, if,
So it takes a lot of coordination to get into that particular.
You gotta get close.
Yeah, but what, I mean, if you have long arms, my arm is here.
This
Look,
arm?
no, but look, right here, I'm beyond, I have to come back a little bit down to come to yours.
what happens if there's a third pivot point that's added?
So you get the
Pivot
fingers.
points
Whatever,
step
yeah.
down, that's over the other
But
two.
I'm not trying to do it like this. You get in there.
If you were hitting me,
It finds itself,
stomach,
right?
provide
There's no more room. No more room.
What did I do?
If I'm over here, I don't know.
I'm providing a pivot point, you're putting it in front. Okay? So from a speed lever, this is becoming right here. This is becoming
balancing.
speed lever.
Which
Which
is
not
good.
obviously gives me an advantage. and-
Take me off balance.
Okay.
There we go. Now does it take
So-
much, does it? You're not muscling.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so you're.
So if I'm sitting here, this way, right? Now you're off balance. It doesn't take
Going to roll right into.
I'll be off balance,
Okay.
right?
All you're doing is providing a pivot point. Okay, makes sense? Goes on here.
What do you say?
I see arms close to me,
Keep working.
so I can slip down here.
Should I be trying
From
to?
here, so now, as it.
I'm trying to figure, the algorithm of going to the closest thing.
Oh,
Which is, yeah, but I'm not used to that.
Okay, so
You are with this, in, makes sense, like shooting a needle.
Yeah.
It's not moving.
Okay, whatever works.
Is this gonna move me as much as it is up here? We're moving, we're moving movements, right?
Okay,
So here's
so
the.
going for a fleshy place that doesn't have bone.
As much as we have.
Does that move you? As,
You're shooting
that.
totally different.
Wow, it seemed like you used more force the
Same
second time.
thing.
Yeah,
you know,
same
the
force.
same
Does that move you?
No, that's
too
a
much
much.
as that?
There's more power to it.
Right?
Yeah.
Uh, Since I got, put it in that.
Use your other hand.
Yeah, but what do I want to do this and
You can.
pop you down?
Well, you need another point.
Well, with this one, we'll lean you over.
man.
Make it simple,
Chest with a little skeleton for
right?
demonstrations.
Bob,
So,
this is a lightweight instructor.
right?
Somebody who's not, that does not understand
Use your
leverage.
hand. We're going flying around.
Got it.
Look at them all.
Unless you're hitting with it, okay? Boom.
Stand them up on the table, by the way, and take a look and see the same stuff that we were just working.
Wrestling, aren't we?
No, I was going to do
I'm
the.
not off balance. I have to be off balance. Now I'm off balance. They hit my finger. Let me see. Hand, what's that hand doing? You got 2 points for a lever, right? This a lever? Now is it a lever? Just a lever?
How about you?
Now is it a lever?
Do you have
Use your hand.
anything like you use like one hand to protect yourself? You just
You say,
in case someone attacks you, like to leave a hand in reserve.
Block?
No.
Base block. I was doing blocking.
Not, I don't mean blocking, but you know, for protection to do something.
To do what?
Well, you know, because if you're here and I can grab you like this, I don't really need that hand. I can pop you down and make you fall that way. But
Try it. Balance,
No,
huh?
now I'm just a
I need
color
to do
worker.
it more forcefully the first.
No,
No,
I need to be
no,
off balance. You
no.
don't use force. You
Trying
don't
to
use
find
your
a more
strength.
fun job.
Here's the difference. Standing up. Pulling on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're on a balance. Hand. Right? Now, you're off balance.
Yeah.
Right? Big difference.
So basically, yeah, I did EMS work. I've
Gotta give me off balance.
everything, but
I'm not off balance with the first hit.
You've seen the.
Maybe another one needs to come in. Or a third one, right? Or a kick. Okay? So,
I haven't looked at the sun.
see a lever.
I haven't looked at that. Honestly, I've got I basically got the front side. I've got a lot of respect for the training stuff. I haven't had time to do it. When I had my own job, I was on the road. And now that I'm
What do you
here,
see?
I'm
See, head right
and I
here.
got more time. So
Stand your back up.
$10.
What do you see?
Relatively more than
This twist.
I see you're not moving.
If you have it, you have it.
Where should you be? I'm right here.
Behind you.
Get over there.
but I'd rather pay you
No.
actually
We
do
don't
the
cross
service.
over like that. Let's stand in front of each other like this. Right? Get around.
It's important to
Something
learn
like
it. It's
this.
nice to be around other people.
I know.
Because I don't want to go to the shooting
It's
range
much
and
easier
stuff,
now?
other people.
Okay, now I'm off balance.
Plus a day off. And
You're leaning forward.
you know,
Okay.
$100 is.
What do I need to do? Move 2 inches, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Forward or backwards?
Okay. So why are we wrestling here? Okay?
I get you, I know. That's
Uh,
Brandon who's the next ranger.
Make it simple. Okay, hit. Move. It's simple. Boom. See the 2 points I used? Real easy was. You're here. Right? I'm not trying to wrestle. I'm not trying to wrestle. What did I do? Where's you out? Another guy's coming to hit you. Or you're holding on to some guy. For what reason?
Exactly. You're coming here and going, what are you guys doing? All
Hit.
that stuff.
to move me.
Oh,
What do you see?
problem is,
Okay, what is that gonna do? Am I off balance?
Yeah.
Now I am. Right?
That's why I didn't do it before. But
Gotta be off balance, right?
but I still think this, I would be more than happy in moving, right?
Movement.
Reason being is, you're given a certain set of tools. And as the military says, every problem has to be a plan. So that's why.
Am I off balance?
Yeah, you're off.
Am I? I'm pretty good right now. Now I'm off balance.
Just that easy. Right?
which that's what they should do.
You have balance? No. Now you are.
Yeah. The few good officers are just
Let's do
kind of
this.
shadowed by the ones that are piece of shit.
You're fine, right?
Like,
You're not going anywhere,
fire on
right?
the side
Yeah,
of
but
the road
leaning
and
this
stuff.
way, I can
Who cares?
topple over that one.
What's that gonna do?
Whereas other cops would be
Yeah,
like,
so
handcuffed
That,
to the
when
back
you
of the
stood up,
Yeah.
right? Do that again. Right? Now you're off balance a little bit. You didn't do anything. Right?
Yeah,
Forward. Push me forward.
exactly. Everything's
You
going.
have-
What's that doing? Push me forward. What's that doing? Push me backwards.
Sure, he loved that.
What's that
Oh,
doing?
he was like, huh?
Okay. Or pull me sideways.
If I would have
Now what do you got?
I would be okay.
I'm off balance now.
If I need to
Right?
conceal, it's fine, I can do it either way, but right now, I have any.
Push it. What's that do? Doesn't do anything, right?
On this,
Doesn't do anything. Does nothing. Sideways?
what you got there?
Whole nother world.
And I definitely want to start
Okay.
doing more of the prepper stuff here. Where
You need to know what it does to your body,
It was down on
so
the
you know how it
wall.
affects other
It was
bodies.
a different world.
Right?
So,
Alright, so punch,
What,
move.
Brent,
I didn't. I actually, well, I did the college programs, that kind of stuff.
oh, so you have a few years?
That was the plan, but when it came time to finally, all right, here you go, I chose not to launch as well. That's where, yeah.
Well, officers,
Make it simple.
the good thing is that you can talk about this.
Just grab that hand and start walking.
I have CMS and police training as well. It's just
But why does that happen?
when
Why? Because I'm off balance.
Well, you're off balance, we can still walk it a little bit.
I ended up at a bank.
What if you go
It's hard to
fast?
find anything that pays
Right?
these days.
You're down?
It's-
Walking you around, right?
Yeah.
Also, so I deal with
Sideways.
call center units, but
Go back.
Grab it. Walk me around.
over at the Merrill Lynch campus.
Walking around, right?
Oh,
Right? Get close and go sideways. That's it.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
Alright?
Jimmy, you got another Merrill Lynch guy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where do you work at?
And he's
The one I wanted in Chandler.
Me too.
Really?
EX Center?
No, actually over with US Trust, the other building, far back.
Far back, yeah.
You know how there's 4 buildings?
Yeah, yeah.
As you walk in, it's a building in the southeastmost corner.
I'm in the southwestmost corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, his neighbor compartmentalized.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, James.
It was nice to meet you too.
Jim and James? James and James. Jim and
Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah, that's cool.
It pays the bills, but I don't like to brag about it. The cafeteria is awesome. You should have seen the Tempe one.
Good.
You found interesting things in your bowl. They closed it down.
They shut down a lot of call centers. Everyone's going there. Parking's getting really tough.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It pays the bills.
Yeah.
So,
I was trying to have my windows open to get my 7 right now.
oh yeah.
Studying like crazy.
I'm actually on the bank side right now. I work my way up from like the wealth management to US Trust, so I deal with
Relax,
much
that's
money.
why this
Right,
doesn't
right.
hurt
But
so much.
Maryland, we
Relax.
get meals
That's
catered
where you have
occasionally.
harmony.
You get overtime. You get paid a lot better.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's what I'm trying to get my 7.
This doesn't hurt.
I mean, even
Triple
off the
the
bat.
income real
and-
fast.
Immediately it hurts, 2 seconds later it doesn't hurt.
Relax. Relax. Go into it.
I missed it a
Punch,
couple
how's
times.
it happen? Yeah.
I'm gonna get it this time.
I've got some friends that are trying to get me over into account management or something where basically you're doing processing.
I'm pushing
not
this
doing
one.
phones.
Remember the
I
knife?
hate being on phones.
Where's the knife go?
Yeah, but you get like a $2,
Okay.
$3 an hour pay raise just
Walk
moving
away.
over from banking.
You're like a bad actor, exaggerating.
I'm trying to go for $2,500 bonuses to get my $5,000 got my test. We'll give it another shot though.
I thought you were keep on
Oh no,
Yeah, I like
trying
that.
to surprise me.
you guys are just doing that.
Just every time I turn around.
Yeah, but you go like punches, like 20 punches, and suddenly you surprise me.
Yeah, I have a problem with dating girls on campus. Never turns out that way.
Yeah, it's hard.
You'll never see me in that building of yours.
No.
No,
Glad you put that on.
I've got
Well,
most of them
yeah.
done by now. People
Yep.
turn in and out now.
not those ones.
Yeah, I'm at the retirement help desk.
Okay.
What was the purpose of that other one?
People in
Stretching me, making
sports
me
and-
taller, or what?
No.
DFS and a few other departments here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of departments. My good buddy who I
Right
taught
here.
at,
You feel that?
is,
Yeah, I don't know.
So I pulled you
Advisors,
right here like
advisors.
this, but
Yeah.
realistically, I'm breaking your atom now.
kind of like an RHD.
For me, it's
Like flying and moving over with some other
different
stuff.
than what you're
Just
seeing.
trying to get off phones. I haven't done a
Cool.
sales role, but I've done
It's
other
just,
banking
it's just
stuff.
like if I push you on the
And
eyebrow.
it gets like your financial advisor.
Realistically, I'm pushing you by the
serving
eyes.
them and doing that stuff.
Then you see what the others do.
Right here, I'm just pushing you by the eye.
You see their accounts and you're like, let me help you out with your account.
Okay.
I've just refunded more fees in 5 minutes than I'm gonna get paid this month.
That's right.
It's a job.
Well, good, very good. I'm just doing better. I think that's helping.
It's probably,
Yeah.
it's all mental.
It is mental.
Stop analyzing.
No, it's not, you have armor, it's, you feel a little bit more safe, secure.
Take it off.
What
See
are
how it
you
works?
afraid of?
What?
What are you afraid of?
But bear in mind, if I'm hitting you about, let's say maybe 70%, versus normally I'm hitting you about 50. 25. So here for me, I can work on actually working it relatively.
There's no sharp angles in the shot, right?
Yeah, because
Rehab.
it gets spread out over a larger area. You know? And for me, I can actually work the right energy.
I was close to the,
So, for you, as if we were to do a multiple attacker right now, this should be, from different sides. Somebody hitting, somebody not. You're blocking, you're working, you're dropping. So this should give you that sense of security. But for us, it'll be good to actually go in. Does that make sense? That's why I got it. It'll be good to actually try and hit. It'll be good to keep your,
should put the,
yeah, that probably, no.
That won't stop you from biting
I have
the
a whole
tongue.
face.
Breathe
No,
out.
no, I mean, having like a mouth guard.
I don't have one. I
No,
don't know
I-
that
I-
you
I
wanna
don't know
borrow
that-
mine and.
Maybe I have something.
Okay, he used it here, your
Something,
turn.
here, we use it.
That one I think we can avoid.
Yeah.
Okay? Take a look at Bob again so it refreshes your memory. I'm gonna work with him for a second. Jimmy, what are you guys, what are you thinking?
Nice.
I was gonna work with him on the knives a little bit, but you wanna play, all the way around?
Yeah, I'll work on the knife.
He's a little bit at a disadvantage since he never worked with them.
Well, you get a good idea of what it's like. You like work? You ever worked with knives at all? Ever?
Once with a fencing class, but I really like knives, but I've never had any interactive work with them. If that makes
Very
sense.
similar to fencing. It's just the
Well, in our
it's not-
sense, you kinda got the idea. There's no different from a stick in that regard. Alright, since we have, let me just, hey Jim, find another bayonet, and I'm gonna work a couple of different things with him. Certain things to remember. When you have impact, the hits, they come from two areas. Either like this, or like this. There is nothing in between. So the positions of the knife that you're looking at is either it's a speed lever this way, right? Or it's a speed lever this way, or it goes around and comes out this way. But what do we have here?
That you're basically doing the same.
Same thing. It's the same exact thing. So if you're getting an attack from the top, and this is where the difference lies, or from the side, you can, if you're going ahead and attacking right here, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna be done.
Yeah.
Nothing. So you're attacking me right here.
What we worked on with the knives?
Sure.
What happened here?
I got caught on the butt of that. But,
What happened right here? Created a pivot point, rotational.
grab the wrist.
With the knife.
Didn't grab nothing.
Okay. Just rotate it.
After your wrist ended up being in an advantageous position, me, I used it.
Can you do that in slow mo?
I'm locking in, going around. As the hand is, see, I'm keeping contact.
Yeah.
Even if you're pulling back, I'm keeping contact
Read
with
it though,
it,
right?
because I'm coming in. Makes sense?
Yeah.
It's just your hand ended up in an advantageous
Yeah.
position. Well done.
Read it.
Yeah.
Read it.
So, front, again, as we were doing this, if it's one-handed, I just put a pivot point, it comes in, right? If there's a guy that's more solid and you can see in his hand that he's holding pretty solid, you can, as it's coming in, go ahead, you can come in like so. You can come in right over here. You can come in right over here. You see how this works as a nice lever?
Yeah.
If I hit up,
Is this how
what
it
happens?
Yeah.
This is the aim. For the knife, everything else is secondary. Primary is right here.
You, it seems like it's right behind. Creating a lever.
From the top, again hit, I'm either, go ahead, just avoiding and coming in, and then going after the 6 points. Or, again, I'm avoiding and coming in and working on the 6 points, including hits and punches. Or, if I have an opportunity, let's say I'm working over here, and then all of a sudden there's a guy coming in like this. You know,
Squatting?
there's hits.
Can you squatting?
If I'm over here, and then all of a sudden I look over and there's a guy coming in like so. Because I put up a block, it becomes more advantageous, you know, because you get those moments where, oh shit,
Yeah.
oh, well, I got a block. You see what I'm saying?
Now,
No.
with a lot of those motions, when you step to the side, the knife's going down like this. Do you ever mess around with just redirect the knife into them, or is it
Sure.
better to hit them?
No, yes. Redirect. Because, look, as you're coming in again,
Going backwards.
why not just go right here? Because, but this is secondary. I'm working over here.
Okay.
Going backwards.
This is distraction. So, like, let's say here, if I have a knife and I'm defending against the knife, go ahead. You're hitting, grab a knife.
Well, you want to give me that knife?
No,
or-
no,
oh,
go
knife.
grab a knife.
They're walking back in. Looking for the kitchen wall.
Doesn't matter. But it's in the bag.
Right. Backwards. Going backwards. Good. Right. Back. Get out of the way. Knife's coming at you. Read it. Don't slide.
Yep. And then
Get out of the way. You don't get
see
slide.
again hits. You seen how he ended up like this?
Yeah.
Shoulder, how much? Oop,
Right.
and that's it.
Exactly.
Okay. So if I'm working with a knife, and it all depends on. I mean, you'll see me pulling this shit.
Yeah.
Do not do that in the fight.
Well, what
If
about
you're
you?
going in like this, that's it. You're in like this. If you're going in like this, you're in like this.
This is gonna be different. It's tough.
Okay, so I'm being attacked whichever way. Go ahead. As I'm blocking over here, what is
You're
this?
already cutting.
It's a distraction. What am I doing right here?
You're using a lever,
What am I doing right here?
striking, and then stabbing. Okay.
I can go backwards and then forwards.
It's as quick as that. Realistic. That's how a fight should go, and you have one hit. But because you have a knife, you know, instead of going this way, or you got certain guys going,
Once you get control of it, right? Come on.
you know where the sewing machine works?
Really?
No. Yeah.
Gotta have it out in my
It
face.
works when somebody goes, and freezes. Or is trying to push back. Then it works.
Step in and redirect.
But as you're already there, when you have a chance for a sewing machine,
No,
you're dead.
Right?
no.
It's coming at you.
See what I'm saying? Again, if I'm hitting over here, what was secondary, what was primary?
Well, you slash the chest, which is definitely gonna scare the hell out of you. That's secondary. You're actually getting a good position.
You're blocking.
Okay.
Right,
Got it.
You're blocking. That's not working.
Okay? So if I'm going over here,
Back into that.
You got control
if
over
I'm going right here,
it. Right? It's coming at me.
if I'm coming up,
Comes at my face, right?
armor
Move it out of the way.
can make
I'm
certain
not trying
problems.
to control the knife, I'm trying
Points
to
of interest under the
Or
arm.
you come at me,
Again,
you get out of the
secondary.
way,
If
right?
I'm being hit with a knife, I might want to come in and go right underneath there. Slice this way to
Get back up to the neck. Okay.
Right?
So basically everything is gonna work its way to the neck.
armor.
Slow, you don't get
Can I
cut
go
in the
through it?
face, dude. No, slow it
I can't
down.
believe that's a lot of time there.
No
to
showboating
always go
here.
around.
You don't see me doing that.
What if I
These
can't?
will still hurt you.
What if I get stuck?
You're slow.
And you're stuck and I basically have,
So should I even make it a point to go in? You know, at the
no.
Other
should I
side.
make it a point to go in when there is no armor?
Right?
Yes.
So,
If there's no armor, you have a chance to.
Here?
Okay.
so.
Should I?
Not like that. You should go for what's actually gonna finish the fight, not just prolong it.
If I'm going and hitting over here, and there is armor, I need to twist and come in,
Okay.
because you know there's armor
Yeah.
going on through here. There's no armor here, there's no armor up here, there's no armor up here, there's no armor down there,
Yeah.
unless you have the diaper. But you can go underneath the diaper.
Or around the hips, yeah.
Okay. Hips, again, you're slashing to come around and, okay, you're hitting,
It
you're
all-
slashing to get,
Okay.
so, got the whole thing?
Yeah, everything goes for net. Good.
Okay, good. So if I'm attacking, you have a knife. Okay. First priority, if you do not have a knife, you try knocking it out. If there's a potential for you to set up a pivot point,
I'm under the tape, doesn't matter. Even if I
well,
am,
that way
what
cool.
would you do?
If there is not, if you don't have a knife, you want to try and hit it out or hit it out of the way. Because as you're, look, as I'm coming in, your leg just moved. Start your energy from your leg. Because you noticed how it moved? Start that wave
Just walk right away when they hold the knife on
from
his
the leg.
chest.
Okay, so, because you're automatically, you see how the arm already started swinging.
Yeah.
Just push that energy forward.
I'm trying to move.
Okay, so as I'm going in, no, this way.
Hold on, was it trying to
This
block
way.
it?
So you're actually, thumb in,
Do that again.
well,
Slow.
you're actually
You just did.
hitting like so.
Right?
Like so, right above the wrist area. Okay? Slightly higher, slightly lower, doesn't matter much. So as I'm hitting, the only thing is, again, you're more solid, you're not getting a hit. You're getting a, kind of like this semi-push.
Okay.
It should be like a whip. So you're relaxed. Remember, you're taking a step forward.
I'm not
Look
blocking
how
you.
relaxed my
Show you
arm
what
is.
you did.
The hit comes from the arm, from the body, rotating the arm like a whip. See how it's pulling back, and then at the last moment it all releases.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. You're blocking, you're blocking.
Difference, okay? If you have a knife, as I'm coming in this way, you you're better off to slice my fingers off and whatever else and start going in for the kill. If my arm happens to be up here, what do you want to do with that? let's say you've sliced and my arm's up here.
I'm just gonna drive it
Okay,
down
look
as
bigger,
much as I
stronger
can.
than you.
You want to
Can't
make a
stop it.
diversion.
Don't try to stop
Can you
it.
just hit this arm out of the way?
Read it.
Yeah,
Isn't this more advantageous?
much more.
Yeah, so just a flicker.
Do that again.
Okay.
Like,
You pushed it away.
so you're hitting, cutting, and
Read it, let it slide. Don't try to change its direction.
hitting.
Okay?
Much better.
Second.
You don't have to have the
Okay.
knife. You just
I'm
need to
going
walk
for the
instead.
throat. Okay.
Right? Read it.
2 moments.
Walking with it.
One.
You feel the impact?
Either you can reach
Step back, step back.
or you cannot.
Read it.
How does this
Go
work?
down. Go back
As I'm hitting,
up. Read it, let it slide.
go ahead, you're doing the typical block. Okay, so this would be number 4. So number 4 would be this one. This one. Okay. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. So this is 2, 4,
6, 8.
or that 8, 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Just remember, off to your left is 2, off to the right is 4. Okay? It doesn't matter which arm. So just remember that 4-leaf clover. Okay? So in this case, 4. Yep. So as you're going to 4, okay, stop. Remember you pushed it out too far, right? Even though you're slicing my hand, go ahead, because you pushed it off too far, you're opening things up for me to come in and do damage. Okay? Keep it close. Again, same thing. So as I'm hitting, you're going 4, cut, right here. Now, are you close enough for me to be able to work on it?
Read it.
Yes.
Are you?
Go here.
I think so. Oh, I'd have to take another step. Okay.
There you go. So if you cannot get close enough to me, maybe you should bring me closer to you.
Okay.
So bring me in closer.
Here.
Nope. Right here.
Fast part.
And then
This,
Stop.
very fast.
this one.
Read it.
That way. Okay.
Reading.
Good visualization.
Yeah.
Go slow. Move
So
slow.
hitting,
Yes.
pull. Try and use this.
Handshake.
Use that. Okay.
Okay.
Action.
Let it slide. Let it slide. Let it slide. Read it.
Now, as far as the neck, I know we're saying a lot of things in at the neck. Should you be going for,
This.
you know, corduroy,
Jugular,
Yeah, I mean,
jugular, 4th vertebrae, 7th vertebrae between the shoulder blades,
Okay.
back of the neck, at the very base of the skull going upwards. This is where
Yeah, it's the hand. Make sure it's
usually you don't end up in a position where you're actually able to
exaggerated.
give a good hit right there. So in a sense, you're kind of going like this and then because most times you're trying to flow around the body is, you know, because everything is moving fast.
Yeah. Separating vertebrae and getting in between bones takes time.
Slow.
Well, it takes
Read
energy.
it. Yep.
So as you're getting it in there, you're
That looks like a very machine.
done. Moving.
Got it.
I mean, you try and take sometime get yourself pork ribs, baby backs, not cooked,
Yeah.
raw. Okay. And then try to take a knife and try to put it through the ribs. See how well it works.
It doesn't unless you get right in between them.
Or you put a lot of it.
But even
You'll break. Oh no, you'll break.
yeah.
Reason is I've hunted plenty of deer. I know how to. You crack, but you have to put a lot of. So bear in mind, right here, if you don't happen by chance to get through the ribs,
This is not a 6-point. This is
chances of you breaking them by going like. No, so you're coming in with a lot of energy. Okay. So number 1 rule with a knife, you try to hit it away,
Yeah.
and hit it so that the knife goes away.
Yeah.
Okay?
See how much more control you have?
If you see a person doesn't know anything what he's doing with the knife, he is no longer a threat. He's better off keeping it. You know why?
Is it gonna get you in trouble?
That work better?
No. How many weapons do I have if I'm doing
Does that
this?
work better? Grab my hand like this. Grab all
How
that.
many weapons I have if I'm going like this?
4, 6.
Everything.
Yeah.
Can you see the difference?
Yeah.
So somebody that's going in like this, you can see he knows what he's doing, hopefully. Right? And you can kind
Or at
of
least
get
the illusion of it.
the
Yeah.
illusion of it. Somebody's going like this. For one, usually is fighting for his life, or he's a nutcase.
grab that.
One of the two. I mean, if somebody just jumps out and starts doing
Depends on
this,
how bad the
you
opponent is.
strike me as a calm individual, so you don't strike me as somebody that would jump out and do this, so this would seem very foreign to you. You know, I don't do it personally, but people are weird animals and sometimes they do all sorts of wacky shit. So if somebody is doing this, this would be the chain exercise that I was talking about today, where you're getting used to the motion, used to the motion, used to the motion, and then at some point, as it's going past you, nope, stop. As it's going past you, you're starting to come in. Because the second one, as it's coming in, sort of play this game of catch this shoulder, this shoulder, okay? Catch this shoulder.
So, basically pulling back that way.
How's that working off for me?
It's working great for me, but not for you.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're playing this, because you know what to go after. He's no longer presenting you with a challenge. At that point, you can just move away, move away. Even at some points, as he's coming in, remember he's functioning at maximum speed.
Just knock it out of the way.
What happens if you add a little bit more speed?
He's gonna lose control.
So as I'm going back and forth, start getting used to that motion. Getting used to it, and then at a certain point when it's starting to, hold on, as you're trying to remember it like I'm talking about something different. You see this as a movement, or are you starting to get accustomed to it?
Yeah.
At a certain point, can you try and follow the hand?
It doesn't work.
Yes.
Okay?
They're like brakes.
Not going very fast yet, but it's just getting you used to it. So follow with your hand, follow my hand.
Slide it off.
Just behind it.
Just grab it.
Okay?
Okay?
So behind you. Like here, you're following behind,
Slide.
and here, you'll be following behind.
Okay.
Here you're behind, here you're behind.
Slide.
Here you're behind, here. So it's getting fairly calm, right? So at a certain point, increase my speed.
Right? Just keep going. Right? If I want to,
I mean,
I gotta
push
go
it.
back and get it, right? And then, so it's sliding and then I come back up. Get it, right?
Is it working?
So when I
Yeah.
slides, there you
So
come back
if you
and
have
get
somebody doing
it.
this, even though they're getting
See how it
faster,
slows it down?
you're kind of getting there and you're
Controls it
starting
at
to
the same
cavitate
time.
with that.
Okay.
It's not
So as he
pushing
goes
away.
past you, you're
don't have
already
the
either going
impact.
over here, starting to work
Right?
on the other
No
over
impact.
here, or
Yep, and then
here's the other one.
slow down.
Wherever the one
I get excited with the
leg.
leg.
Relax.
Yeah, where you go then.
Relax.
So then going over here,
Slow.
just work in.
How much
Not
did you
run
slide
away.
there? Zero.
Okay.
Slow down.
Ooh, shitty position for me, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
I was,
Again,
You are in perfect
diversions,
spot.
diversions, points of interest, main point of support.
Okay.
So,
Okay?
when you asked the question earlier, you see it's not so relevant,
There.
and that's when I couldn't really address it much.
But now I see the bigger picture. Yeah. Okay.
Is this typical martial arts?
It's not. I know some of the training stuff I did.
Put your head back there.
We basically at rubber knives and kind of screw around as friends. And that's where it was one of those things. I always found this, and it would literally be a diversion of get in, and then
now that I see it, well, once you get to it,
Yeah.
to that position, I do something
But
different.
the main point for me would always be keep your arms together, and you're basically just using the one hand, elbows,
Right,
knife.
exactly. And for me too, actually, to tell the truth. I always did this one.
Me moving.
Always ended up doing this one a lot. When we were sparring with the guys, and the guys would have their hands up and whatnot, I keep the hands up.
Grab.
I keep going like this all the time. Yeah, either boom or. No, but it's the same idea.
Yeah, I
in
feel the
essence.
difference
You get rid
more
of the hands.
afterwards. It
and then
slides to
what
a
do you
different
have?
position.
You feel there's no impact.
So when you're working with a knife,
You're not just
again,
grabbing something
what
in the
points
air
of
like-
interest do you have?
Like you're snatching.
You're
your
basically
feet out.
working your way to the neck. Everything else is
It's coming
just.
fast at
And
you,
you also have
right?
under the arms. I mean, if you can drive it in somewhere, maybe, but again,
You read
diversion.
it at the slow point.
But
The
is
main
this,
points,
this,
of
this is the
diversion,
fast part, this is the 6.
This is the
Uh,
fast part.
painful.
Is this the fast part?
Right here,
Less so.
right
This-
here,
6,
right here.
5.
Oh, I thought that this was the 6.
This is 6. 5.
Mainly everywhere where there's a joint, base of the muscle. But there's also Remember, as I'm pulling you in, here I did it this way,
Yeah.
right? Normally, you start digging in.
Okay.
So you're actually going, well, from here to here, it's really, I
Yeah.
mean, it's right.
And they're gonna be so distracted by the knife they're already, yeah.
Your worry at this point is mainly just so he doesn't run away, because you're already coming in, you're already working. Okay. So you have your knife.
When do we do this?
I'm gonna try and do a little bit of random attacks slowly. You go ahead and work it to your back.
What if I?
Right here, could have been a little bit of a mess up.
Which is where I should have gone for the elbow and then.
Full control, right? Hand.
Okay.
And you notice how for balance,
Yeah.
just hand hands are balance.
Okay. I don't know if that was one you taught, but it just felt there.
No, it felt right. The only difference is, it would have felt right if it was like this. This would have been more right, because you would have been going straight in. Okay, versus this, a slash does not necessarily automatically mean you won.
That's where you drive it back in.
That's where you go
After
past.
you get the stab.
Back. Okay, so once again, if you're blocking, slash, go past, and then in.
Place.
Because that in will definitely finish you.
Coming at you this way.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember we agreed to
The
top?
other thing is,
Okay.
boy, you're getting a full potpourri, man.
I like it. This is actually one of my favorite things. It's one of those, the trainings I did, knife work was always frowned upon. That you always had a knife, so, why not learn it?
Just stayed in front and
You have a
put the.
Backwards, I don't get stabbed.
Yeah, but you put the, your legs.
Sometimes
Right, you gotta get out of the way.
mince.
So when you're
Occasionally.
grabbing it like this, put your fingers
But
up.
the
Try not
principle is
to.
the same. You're coming in sharp angle of attacking it. If you're working with mince, then you're working obviously on a smaller level with
Softer
different,
targets.
softer targets. But, the thing is this. Close your eyes. What did I tell you?
Are you moving forward or backwards and
No.
stab?
Yeah, I open my eyes, I thought it's like.
Close your eyes.
You see the difference? You see how that knife is getting away from you?
Definitely.
Don't go closer to it.
Right?
Don't walk over
Okay, close eyes again.
it.
Not the knife, but.
Okay?
Knife. Something cool, but I don't know if it's
Hello?
like that.
Okay. Different sensations.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Walk right into the
without
side.
your eyes,
No,
you're
we're doing
able
it.
to
Get out of the
automatically
way.
start responding when
Just go to
there's
the
a human
side,
touch,
whatever.
or it's something foreign. Okay, if it's a piece of plastic that's foreign to you,
I'm leaning forward.
you can start
Okay, so I'm
responding
going
in
with your
such a way that, okay, this is not a normal
Coming at you
contact.
with a sharp
Yeah.
blade.
Because it could be from the
You wanna
back.
run into that blade?
So, in my
I nowhere near
perspective,
that blade.
as I'm working with this, for me,
Nowhere near
this
that.
portion actually does the same.
You see me walking forward at all?
It's the knife.
Can you see me
Okay.
pulling you into the knife?
You see, it
Yes.
provides me with a nice little level. If I'm able to get a handle on the hand,
No, I
well,
went
this thing
backwards.
does
Walk
just the
forward.
same.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Don't walk forward
If
at all.
this knife is
How about
filled
you walk all
within
the way
the
to the back
hand,
there, pull
and
me.
I'm able to work it,
Okay? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Pull me into it, sir.
same way around as I'm over
Chances of
here.
getting stabbed that way.
I
A
mean, this
lot
is a
less
really good
than
joystick
the
if
real,
I leave it
But a
at.
lot less than if you walk
Makes
into
sense.
the knife.
I'll be wanting to let go of it, yeah.
So, and at this point, the closer I am to
Pulling
your
right into
neck,
it, right? Come at me.
the more chances are if you let go, it's gonna be, I don't have to go.
Yeah.
Come at me.
Rule.
Not walking into that knife. Come at me.
Manual was hit the knife away.
Right at you. We're gonna fall right into that. I'm using a lever, aren't I?
Except work on that.
What else can I do?
Yeah. More of a snap this way.
Right?
Okay.
Put that up. Yeah.
Why are you walking into the knife again?
Open your hand so it
You don't
doesn't
get
hurt
stabbed, do you?
No, I don't.
Come here.
Open your hand so it doesn't
Walk
hurt
away.
you. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
So keep it open right here. Like this. I'm gonna hit you here, not over here. Go again. That's the consistency.
Yeah.
Start. with a little bit more energy. A little bit more from the shoulder. Start raising the shoulder and then allow the slap.
Okay, should I be hitting more knuckles? Where should I be hitting with my body?
Or again, if I'm hitting,
Back to knuckles, okay.
but it's relaxed until the last
Second, okay.
Let's just start from the floor.
Right?
Or, like that, exactly. And because you're trying to back away or you're moving your
Not
foot.
getting stabbed.
That already gives you that
Stabbing myself
motion.
in the leg. All right.
So like from being hit, you feel how now all of a sudden that's relaxing. That's
Yeah.
out there.
That's
It's that same movement.
This side.
And you literally, okay.
So if I'm hitting you and you actually hit it, you're getting hit with this.
Okay.
See how that happens?
Look here.
You see how that happens?
Go backwards.
Try and gauge that again. Gauge that so you're hitting it with the arm.
But you push that out a little. Push that
With
out a
the
little.
hand.
Work to the side. But don't walk straight at me. Right?
The one I killed you on the first day, it's first breaking your arm.
Oh.
We're working with Jimmy on this one.
Yeah, I can already feel it in the right arm a little bit. Sorry, I don't do anything for work, I just type on a computer.
So,
File
I
man
mean,
for
bear in
complaint.
mind, attacker coming from that direction, I'm hitting over here. Would it be advantageous for you to not get the knife?
Into the other attacker.
I mean, you may not.
I can block you.
But it's still
But
gonna
if he's
distract
coming
the
at you, go get.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You know, and at this point, you have the other guy going,
Yeah, they're both out of
he
the
just
fight.
gave you this lever, he gets dropped, and then the other guy took a few seconds to recoup, he's coming in while this guy's laying right in front, in the way.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so rule number one, knock it out, if you can. If you cannot, again, stop the same thing, and it didn't get knocked out, right? What should you do?
I'm gonna take control of the arm and go back over.
Or pull it. Try to think, hook, pull it if it's possible. So I'm hitting,
Scratch, but I got a knife. Okay? You got a lever.
So, yeah.
right here, as those moments where you get stuck, take a look at the lever system.
Back down and over, okay.
I didn't get any.
There's 2 points like this, where you can work it. Either this way or this way. Right here, I end up with the third leg. Right here, I end up. So this is where all of these things, little by little,
Start coming together.
So stab.
Okay.
The other thing, well, let's work on it.
Do the other way.
Yeah.
Grip.
Keep lunging into the same area.
Yeah, I should probably break that up, huh?
So if it's a hit, okay. If it's a hit, okay, go past that,
Up and back in.
back in, yep.
Okay.
Forget this, every time you have a slice, it's not an automatic win.
That's the
Chances
old
are,
habit of
you're
reading.
hitting me with a knife, you know, with you're trying to pull back. Is that all right? Again, hook. So, what is happening here as we're doing the hook?
You're basically moving off to the side.
Oh,
Moving off to the side.
I'm getting a slice, so am I dead from a slice?
No.
Studying. My first day I have it, I'll be.
So a
Maybe
poke
though.
will kill you. A slice, you're survival. So from this is where we're practicing for punches. This is where we're practicing for the knife attack itself. If somebody is hitting you,
Back.
again, hold on, relax. The attack happens, so understand how your body reacts to it. So don't just start moving away from it in the way that you think is right. allow your body to make that determination for you. So I'm pushing, up. So if I'm over here, I'm pushing, up, and it wants to go away. Okay? So we're just getting used to this. So if there is a punch that you happen to miss, as you were doing the 2, 4, 6, 8, and there's a punch that came in, who's in a more advantageous position?
Me.
So if I'm hitting down here, who's in a more advantageous position?
Still me. As soon as you're passed down.
Right. Same thing. So we're allowing the opponent to get more inbounds, get through further, where we can utilize the fact that he's off balance and drop.
Okay.
You finished, Jimmy?
I think so.
Time is it? What are you? Tired? Not tired? Doing good?
I'm pulling 14-hour days on 3 hours of sleep, man.
Oh,
It
you're
all
the same
feels
like
the same.
Jim, man.
Yeah, me too.
They offer overtime right now. You gotta eat that up.
I get the overtime and then I study for another 4 hours at work afterward.
I can't do that.
8 till 10. Yeah, it's 9:30.
Studying up right now.
Yeah, ridiculously hard test. So
Do you ever use it?
I don't know that.
he'll use it when he gets the job.
Yeah, once I have my promotion.
That's when we all start asking him for new training and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, how about some mats?
Yeah.
They go really well.
It's kind of funny you guys are neighbors and didn't know nothing about it.
Well, there's
Yeah.
5,000 people
Compartmentalized.
there. It's a city.
Gilbert said,
Not to mention, depending on how your mentality is, you don't tend to associate with a lot of other people there.
You don't have time either.
Yeah,
You have 15-minute breaks and then you get back on the post.
Get to your cubicle.
exactly.
And then afterwards you have to deal with the
so did you have a